of Duty. With all the matches played and missions completed, our history is made up of the incredible experiences created by you, the players. On behalf of all of us who work to
Lately,
bring
one way
these
I've been
games
able
to
to
life
help keep
each
my mental
day,
health a
thank
priority
you
has been through
for
therapy
sharing
and
this
better
journey
health.
with us.
After graduating
We have some
college and now
amazing
being
in-game
a mental health
rewards we will
therapist,
be announcing later in the show, but for now, we wanted to take a moment to reflect. You are the reason for the success of these games, and from all of the teams across the world, we're grateful and humbled at your ongoing support, enthusiasm, and dedication to all things COD. While we celebrate this milestone, we are also looking ahead to the next chapter of awesome moments together. Today, you will see
What's up, guys?
all the details of Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. And
Let me know how the audio is.
Modern Warfare Zombies, a brand new Warzone.
I have a fan on here too, so if it's if it's too loud, let me know.
So we brought 250 creators from around the world to drop in live here at Call of Duty now.
What's up, guys?
Modern Warfare Zombies.
Wait, why am I
Brand
hearing
new Warzone map.
Let me know how the
Warzone mobile news.
I have a fan on here too, so oh, this is where am I? If it's too loud, where the fuck am I hearing this? Okay, there we go.
Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer.
When did Sandala become? I asked the same question, yeah. I don't know. Just happened apparently. What's up? How's the audio, guys? Can everyone hear me okay? Hopefully. Let's hide the COD chat. What's up, Ben? How's everyone doing? You guys hear me okay? Give me a yes or no here. And like as far as volume, audio is good, okay. If my voice versus background audio is like off, just let me know, I'll adjust it. I did. I saw the leaks last night. Yep. Looks freaking awesome. I'm hoping we get like good shots. Someone that's gonna inspect some of the weapons here too, because like I want to see that AN-94. I want to see a closer look at that, and obviously some of the other stuff. Everything looks really good though. Keanu, how's it going? Sadalo, Ben, Chase. Rylan. Who else we got here? Agriel? I can't. The text is like a little weird. Agriel? Butchering it. Sorry. But welcome. Good to see some new faces. Ricardo, how's it going? People are talking about the Vanguard sites. Sebastian, how's it going, brother? Forsaken, Eminem, Smog, Oberchin. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, FPS Cannon fought in the house. What's up, brother? Asriel. Okay, that's better. your text is a little weird, so I couldn't make it out of my other monitor. Well, the thing with the Vanguard sites were not World War II era. Those were like Weaver optics. They were all more modern optics, so I don't care, to be honest. It doesn't bother me. It bothered me that they weren't World War II.
Today, alongside the one and only Stephanie Snowden, you may know her as the studio communications director, and we are
that laser rifle, hell yeah.
20th year.
A94 with an integral rail is kind of weird. I mean, it does look like a.
Just a touch. Thank you so much for not revealing my age.
It does look like a more modernized take on the AN-94, which makes sense because that's, you know, that weapon's 30 years old, just about. And if they were going to bring something like that back in service, like some changes would definitely, you know, be made. So that's why I kind of want to be able to get hands-on and inspect it tomorrow.
But we have some amazing guests coming in from the studios. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's right. We also have some awesome viewership rewards as well for people to watch at home. Isn't that right, Steph?
It's true.
The Vanguard Red Dot's just a placeholder? Yeah. We'll see, we'll see. I'm really not too concerned about it.
Just for watching this stream on the official
I can, like, the thing is, I'm only going to use the sites I want. I mean, I'm not going to use sites I don't like, so.
For more details, for your chance to earn some of the awesome loot.
The AN94 looks like an Alpha AK. We'll have to look at it. It's got that Zenico PT1 stock on it.
I mean, honestly,
That's why I want to, like, that's one I want to get hands on and inspect tomorrow.
We've got some good stuff coming up on the horizon. But Steph, what do we have coming up first?
Yeah, there's a
we are diving
into
Modern Warfare 3
good amount of Zenico on there.
Now, the multiplayer team from Sledgehammer Games, Adam Iskov, Senior Development Director. Greg
Yeah, the
Rice,
lead gameplay looked pretty good. The M4 SMG looks weird with the hand. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I am so stoked.
I gotta inspect that. I'm not really. Part of the handguard looks like interesting, so that's why I want to look at it a little bit more.
We're gonna go, and thankfully, but guys, this has to feel very freeing.
Let's see what's going on.
Like now, you're gonna be able to talk about this thing that you've been working on for
some
so
of these
long
other
here,
streams,
and you're gonna also have these incredible creators playing it
nice.
all in real
Swag's
time.
stream looks really good.
To be here. It's wonderful to have all the creators being able to
that
play,
handsome
give us
guy?
feedback on the game right away.
Westy.
And have everybody playing beta tomorrow. It's gonna be great.
Jump right into beta tomorrow, folks. We'll be talking about that more
Fuck
later.
are all these streams all
We're gonna
fucked
get
up?
straight into gameplay for the folks behind us. But before we do, Greg, can you give us a top line of what the community can really expect in the multiplayer experience for Modern Warfare 3?
We have one of the greatest sets
Swags
of
is just black,
launch
I
maps
guess.
ever coming to the game, and we've taken these maps and we've really revitalized them and modernized them with the latest in visuals, audio,
Put mine all the way
effects,
over
as
here.
well as gameplay coming to bear.
All right,
on
so
those. And it's just fantastic.
I think, like, yeah, if you guys saw the leaked weapons, everything looks really good.
Around movement, around being able to be
The M4 SMG, that 9mm with the M16 stock isn't abnormal. That's like how the original, one of the OG ones were back in the day. So again, you're gonna be able to customize that. Yeah, the bolt action AK, I'm not too familiar with what that is.
But with that largest weapon,
Yeah, the movement does look more like Modern Warfare 2019, which I'm completely good with.
Very exciting stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to seeing as soon as our
the AN94 is being used in Ukraine.
It's going to be really pumped. We're going to be all really pumped to just see it.
I did see some shots of
I had a
it.
chance to play it, and I really did enjoy it.
K-Dog, what's up?
I really did enjoy it. So I mean, credit to you guys.
Oh,
for
that's
making
okay,
something
brother.
that is, not just fun, but also brings back a very familiar feeling for old heads like myself that just, you know, like me some good old-fashioned.
Yeah, I don't know what that bolt action AK is at all. Originally, I thought it was like a 107 platform. I think the 109 or the 108 was a 7.62 by 39mm one, so I thought it was a 107 platform, like DMR, because they use the 107 as a sports rifle, and they have the 107, 108, 109. So 108 or 109 was the 7.62 by 39. I thought that's what it was, but it's bolt action, so I gotta inspect it more to figure it out.
We've already heard some great positive feedback from the people that really know this game, and you know.
Yeah, that is an ACR.
So I think once the
That's a
game kicks off,
Bushmaster,
everybody's able
that
to get
one.
their hands on it in the beta starting tomorrow. We're really going to see, you know, continued positive sentiment around.
Yeah, the AK-545, Leo, is the new iteration of that gun, which would be good.
And it brings me great joy to say
AK-50. Get a hold of Brandon Herrera.
Modern Warfare 3 for the first time on stream. This is so exciting. And look,
all right, these guys are
going to
playing.
be a lot to dive into. We're going to be pretty much here the entire time talking through this and then pointing out things that we see, things that catch our attention that we want to highlight for the community.
Yeah, the movements.
And, as it stands right now, I mean, we have all these incredible
Movement's pretty good, huh?
that are participating in this, and you know that they're loving
Is
every minute.
Swag's
They're playing,
stream
so kill
just
confirm with the homies,
fucking
always a good
broken?
time.
What's
I
going
think we
on
want to
here?
start off with talking about maps. There's so much to talk about, but let's start small for today. We're going to be playing 5 maps.
So that is the Striker 45, not the UMP 45, but I'm pretty sure the UMP's going to be in the game also.
Greg, you want to take us through what we're going to see?
Yeah, of course. Well, right now we're watching a little bit of Skid Row, and that is, you know, a great map.
Iconic.
We have Rust here, and again, Rust is, there's so much happening.
3D printing guns. Yeah, the Pecheneg is all I care about.
What else are we gonna have in the beta?
Well, so
Favela.
As Stephanie mentioned, today we're playing 5 of the 16
Vanguard optic.
that we're launching on day 1.
I don't care, dude. I just won't use
we're
it.
Talking Favela, Estate, Rust, Skid Row, High Rise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to get hands-on with it.
That, you know, we've modernized
To really, I mean, we also don't really know what.
Updated player.
I think they'll probably do a UMP blueprint like they did in 2019.
So I'm really excited to get a little taste of what's going to be in the beta, and then you know, give players some excitement
turn
around
off
what's launching on day 1.
It's really fun for me, as I had mentioned previously, you know, having played and competed way back in the day in Modern Warfare 2 and stuff, and seeing these maps return again. Because, like, you know, I look at Favela and I remember, a long time ago when Clayster eliminated me from the Game Battles tournament and absolutely bopped me in the middle, you know, in front of all my friends.
60 round drum mag on the ACR.
Favela holds a special place.
I think the coolest thing for me is
pretty wild, man.
dropping into a brand new set of maps, but having enough familiarity. I know right where I am, right? But a lot of what we do.
Wow, we missed that gunsmithing. I wanna.
Great sledgehammer touches that you guys have brought to these maps.
It's gonna rewind his stream a bit.
That's right. We've stayed true to the original level design and layout of the original.
All right, here's the ACR. He's got his 60 round
from the originals. Those are still going to be there.
Box drum on there. Just fucking nuts.
Feel better for Modern Warfare 3's.
I love, like, this is just straight, like,
here's my personal favorite.
Warzone 1 build right there is what he's doing.
I know you're back here.
I see players are already figuring out some of the Easter eggs of, you know, the original maps and how to get back into it.
The movement looks good. I like the movement. Like, the faster movement is completely good with me.
Everybody yesterday, I saw all the creators at the red carpet event. They're all like, I'm sniping off the map. I'm sniping off the ladder on high res. Watch me. I'm
a real UMP in the league in Twitter, not SM45. Yeah, I'll have to wait and see. Honestly, who knows?
Those opening moves that you remember.
A lot of the stuff, even the trailer, is like hard to really identify until we get like good hands-on
of the movement,
looks at
how
things.
we're able to work with the high mantles in the game now. Like all of this stuff that we're watching in high res. You can now go over a lot of this with mantles, and you can go over, like, you can use your slide canceling, you can do all of that.
Well, I was going to ask about that. Did that create a layer of, you know, maybe some complexity with the slide canceling and stuff like that, like trying to ensure that the bullets don't get just completely, like, turned upside down on its head?
It does, and one of the things about these maps is these maps were made
looks really good, honestly.
15 years ago, like, and to have that
3D printer guns,
to make them ready to go for 2023, right? We've added that modernization to them, to what gamers
love
expect,
3D printed guns.
Game design changed a lot in those years.
Yeah, it is, and you have to bring everything up to the standard of today. And when we
let me know if that fan's too loud, guys.
A lot of that within these maps.
It's hot as shit in
There's a few
here.
places where we've had to make exceptions for that, but for the most part, like, you can go in those lines of sight.
So that's that full auto. I think that was the full auto Renetti,
especially in high rise,
with the Ronin chassis on there.
No, that's awesome. And keeping that conversation going, what are the maps like? Because I know that there's going to be more down the line.
Oh, right? For sure.
Let's talk about the launch maps. Yeah.
So in addition to these 5 that we're playing today, day 1 on launch, we're going to get the rest of the 16 OGs from 2009. So we're talking Karachi, Invasion, Afghan, Glory, Skid Row, you know, Sub-Base, Rundown. Yeah, like
I think they're supposed to be. Yeah, they're
So we're super excited to be bringing those.
OG Modern Warfare 2009, but Modern Warfare 2022. Yeah.
New ground war.
They might bring in the old school camos also.
Ground war maps that are brand new, which is the the traditional like 32v32 vehicle gameplay. Yeah, so that's going to be an awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure they will have zombie specific camos.
Alternative for people if
Makes
they want
sense.
to take a break from 6v6 or just mash it up. Like,
you want to go bigger, but you don't necessarily want to die.
What was that box supposed to be for the M4 Obuchin?
Ground war. That is so for people like me who like, you know, big, crazy, like huge battles. Like, this is so exciting.
Yeah.
Ground War is a great mode for that, and
we need someone
I'm excited to
rocking an LMG here, man. I gotta see the Pecha
Egg.
egg.
Know and love originally from Call of Duty World War II, and that is War Mode.
That's right.
Wow.
We are super. I mean, War Mode holds a special place in my heart.
See that optic? I don't care.
It's a brand new
it
map
looks
that's launching on day 1 as well.
Yeah, it's similar to like what the Vanguard one was, but like that. Let's be real. There was nothing like that in World War II. It's more of a modern optic, so I don't care.
It's really exciting to see that be part of our day 1 launch slate as well.
Awesome. So we've got Ground War. We've got hardcore 6v6. We've got war mode and a little something.
Classic category with 09 fall camo. Hell yeah.
Coming to multiplayer that will be available at launch.
That's right.
And also playable on the beta.
I love how Westy just reloaded
Very exciting stuff.
with 40 rounds left in the bag.
So cool
Classic.
players,
Everyone
go
always
back
does
to
that.
the roots, you know, because you can even see it. Like something I always enjoyed about a lot of these like big reveal events, right? Is everyone loads in, they're discovering these maps for the first time, they're seeing them with fresh eyes. But here, that's not the case.
With a donut, did I miss anything? Not really, man.
The fresh eyes are going to be like, what did they add? What did they contribute to like make this into their own vision of a map? But I do appreciate as a competitive guy that you guys really focused on keeping the core of the maps. You know,
Wow, that was a crazy stunner, flash, whatever that effect was.
We treat them as our own. And we've gone through every nook and cranny, understanding them, understanding where all of the Easter eggs are, where all the line sites are. We have.
So a reminder, guys, I will be over on Crash Games YouTube tonight, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. With we'll be doing episode of the Scope, going through basically everything we're going to see today. So that'll be kind of the retrospective review of today, tonight over on Crash's channel. I don't know why these aren't staying live, dude. What is happening?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, there it is.
I live here.
Right on. And to Greg's point too, when these maps first came out in 2009, Hardpoint did not exist.
Yeah.
Kill Confirmed did not exist.
Favela.
So those are brand new modes for these maps that were.
This map was nuts back
I'm
in the day.
interested to see how those modes potentially like elevate some of these maps that maybe were, you know, less played like competitively or even casually back in the day.
Everyone's running long barrel.
You have some of those maps, those
Not sure it's necessary on this map.
Modern Warfare 209, like Derail and Underpass. And those play fantastic when you get into 10v10 or 12v12. We've had those.
Crash in the house.
They're going to come out.
Yep, that'll be on Crash's channel tonight, 6:30 p.m. Eastern.
Fabulous to be able to play them on there. We also
Doing everything, going over everything today, which is going to be a lot, I'm sure.
Folks. Yes.
And it's going to be amazing to watch the competitive community go to town on these maps and really, you know,
Fall camo on the Alpha AK, hell yeah, dude.
Understand what's happening.
Well, we're watching some great kill confirmed action here. We've been flipping around a bit, and find me in that sniper lane. That's all I gotta say.
I don't care about the Vanguard optics. I'm just not gonna use them, to be honest.
ADX ready.
I know we've been talking a lot about the 20-year anniversary of Call of Duty.
Out of sight, out of mind.
As
far as I'm concerned, like
these 16 day one.
the weapon models look good. The movement and everything looks fine.
So cool. I'm just gonna take a moment
So,
to appreciate that. Like, you know, it's not every day.
Yeah, especially going back and playing all these maps. You know, I played these, I think I was sophomore in college when this came out originally, Modern Warfare, the OG Modern Warfare 2, playing these maps, so.
Call of Duty's launch, you know, 20 years ago.
You know, I was just grinding this stuff in college, dropping 40 bombs every game, so it'll be cool to jump back in. Obviously, the movement's night and day different from then, but
I think really these
just
maps,
playing these again is going to be fun. It's been
old school veterans as well
it's
as
been,
Call of Duty. If this is your first game,
over 10 years, like 13 years now, I think, 14.
Yeah, I mean, you're absorbing so much of COD's history. To your point, what a better way to celebrate 20 years of Call of Duty than with these iconic maps returning in an all-new way.
Yeah, I want to see some spear gameplay. Hopefully we can get that in the week 1 of the beta. Usually they leave like level caps for certain weapons, so I'm hoping we can use that.
You will get to play it starting tomorrow. Take a look here at the beta schedule.
So I'll be, like I said, I'll be on Crash's channel tonight for the scope, and then I'll be live here tomorrow with the beta right when it goes live. I think it goes live at 1 p.m. Eastern, so I'll be live with that right when we go up.
So anyway, take a look, take notes here.
Then we'll have a bunch of coverage,
get some hot tips.
Weapons, operators, different videos throughout the weekend, things like that. So
That's right. It's,
you guys can check out that live stream here tomorrow too.
You know, everyone across like all the different platforms.
Grind out the beta for a few hours.
Pod, like, and then again loading up and then seeing like Scrapyard or High Rise still just blows my mind. I genuinely am so excited about.
Yeah,
this. You know,
an aim-point hybrid would be sick, dude.
Returning fans like myself definitely will enjoy, but you know, I love some new. You know, is there anything that we should be expecting?
It's definitely that Modern Warfare 2019 movement, which
very, very excited to
Whatever.
tell you today that
I mean, I didn't mind it that much, to be honest.
A bunch of new maps coming. So Season 1, we're dropping 3. Season 2, dropping 3 more new ones. So over the course of our entire live season, there will be 12 new 6v6 maps.
And those are 6v6
Yep,
competitive
6v6
maps that players can play. There are other maps in there as well that we'll talk about once we get into the live season, but 6v6 core maps.
Okay, what's this little
And
DMR
guess what?
action?
With all of those maps, it's back.
And a Scorpion.
You know what you can do with them? You can vote. We're gonna see it in a lobby soon.
That's
but
nice they got map
voting
voting back.
is back, folks.
Pretty pumped for that.
Get excited. I mean, the community has been thrilled. I can't wait to see it in action here today. I'll be taking notes on which ones we know are the ringers of the group. I think we have a good feeling.
Somebody voted for Estate, it looks like. Here we're looking at Estate.
Oh,
right
nice,
now.
yeah.
Somebody voted for that. That's
The State's a good one. I liked it. I always liked the State.
I think we have an idea of where the maps are going to land.
Had some crazy S&D games on that
For
map.
the new modes, the modes that you were never playing in there before, when you get into hardpoint and you need that space to have that rotation, it'll be interesting to see what ones are popping up.
Yeah, aim point with a magnifier would just be
I
amazing,
jump
dude.
into a private match lobby with my friends and run around.
The M320 GL with different 40mm on the recon, flash smokes. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Skid Row, like, I was actually talking with Nameless in the back about this. It's like these maps now, like you have maps like Skid Row that could actually.
Yeah, I agree.
Potentially
Yusef.
viable, like competitively, which is quite exciting. It just changes the entire
DMR animation looks like. I mean, we're also like this is other people's streams and stuff. It's just it's not gonna. It's not gonna be the best quality of anything. So we'll have to see. Oh shit! Come on, Lupo.
We're looking at Lupo, my guy Lupo. He
I should probably pull up his stream
in
too.
his loadout editor. We can get a good look.
I
here.
like
He's got the
this.
lightweight
Looks pretty
boots.
good.
And Kim, I would love if you would take us through what we're seeing here and how Loadout Select has changed and what players can expect.
The UI looks nice.
So what you're seeing here, so someone is looking at our boots category. This is actually one of our new categories for perks. So we've split up the perks into 3 different categories. We have boots, gloves, and gear. And you're going to see some fan favorites come back. We've remixed some of the perks, and we brought some new ones into the fray. Now they're all also represented with physical.
It's got a
gear
micro
items.
Uzi
So
on
everything
sling
you
there.
see there has some contextualization for players, so it's not just a list of things you're selecting from. It's like you're getting these movement boosts because you're bringing in boots, or you're getting this weapon handling bump because you're bringing in gloves. So we really like to add that sort of context for players to understand what they're bringing in for perks.
Yeah, it's different, it's logical, but you're also going to see same.
I don't think that's an FAL. I just think it has.
Be familiar with them. But
He's got like a
presented in an
wooden
all-new way.
attachments
What are you
on there.
guys most excited about to see here with players getting into that loadout edit, kind of customizing these builds out?
I agree, Yusef. I like it.
It's all of the movement aspects of it, right? So we have so many things that are on there on perks
Yeah,
that
right.
are around. We have one that allows you to slide further.
The knee
Let's
pads.
see.
Yeah, the knee pad.
Greg, I've been using the
tap
yeah,
pads.
I've been using the tack pads.
And then we have the lightweight boots. We have the canvas sneakers. I also hear they're your favorite.
I'm sneaky. I'm trying to move. I need all the help I can get.
Yeah.
We need all the things.
So, and those are just going to cancel out your noise when you're moving around. They're going to eliminate footsteps.
The true silent movement
The
perk
true silent
is
movement
back.
perk
Yep.
is there.
Can confirmed, have used it, heard nothing. So it is very silent.
Success.
It was only footsteps.
Oh yeah, no, I could. Well, yeah. Well,
Just
also,
the
you know,
infill.
I
Oh,
can't
that's
hear
just,
anymore. I'm
yeah.
old age
Infill on
anyway.
Rust. Oh yeah.
He's making these old jokes. I don't know what's happening.
But hey, I guess when you're talking about Call of Duty having been around for so long, it's just amazing how we've all just grown up with this, right?
Little Remington 870 action.
These things that happened back then, the way the game was made, and you're taking ways to like improve upon it while also again keeping it very familiar, but also keeping it very fresh. Something that really stuck out to me, Kim, is
movement is
bringing back
definitely
the classic,
quick,
of
but
Radar, right? You got your
I don't think it'll be an
with
issue,
red
honestly.
With red dots on there.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm glad that came back in.
Yeah, we are too. I mean, so any unsuppressed weapon fire.
This is
will
also
cause
he's
red
also
dot
on
the
PC,
minimap,
so like.
and we think it's really
the range
just
of motions
a
a
core
little bit.
intel piece for our player base for Modern Warfare 3. We really want to make sure that people know where the firefights are happening.
Oh my God.
Really understand, you know, and as we mentioned earlier about just
Did he just
knowing
drink
the
like
maps
an
and being
energy
very
drink or
familiar and
something to heal
intelligent with those
himself?
things.
What was
You
that?
can see the red dots on the mini maps, and you can understand. I know the map already.
used, like-
potentially coming in.
What was
I know how I'm
that?
gonna
He
flank,
used
I
like
know
Battle
what to
Rage
do.
as like a
You can
drink or
strategize
something?
more with your teammates.
Looked like he drank an
I
energy
really
drink.
just felt that bringing back the classic was absolutely the way to go.
It's classic gameplay returned to classic maps. I think to your point, on these maps, it makes
maybe
perfect sense,
Sandalo?
especially with the familiarity. And even for new players, you're going to figure these maps out quickly. But it's it feels.
What's up, Jake? Yeah,
it feels
brother,
right,
it's
it feels
is gonna be
great.
fun, dude.
I've really loved
That
seeing it
870 is
have a direct
fucking
way to engage.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to hear you guys talk about that.
looking
And
powerful.
that's not the only piece of classic gameplay that you'll see.
Of course, I know. I want to see A94 or PKP
Tell me
gameplay
more.
here.
We've talked about a little
Hopefully
bit
we
of
can get
movement,
those
but I'd like
like
to get into some
week
of the
and one of the
nitty-gritty.
beta.
Slide.
Because usually they like bump up the level
Animation
cap
cancel.
week 2 or whatever.
Yes.
So some of the weapons, all those weapons that we saw leaked, we're not
felt
going to be able to
really
play
strongly
with
on bringing
tomorrow.
back slide cancel and reload cancel. You know, and in both of those things, really the core was
it Battle Rage? Okay, he just like inhaled it. It looked like he like took a drink or something.
So we know that when you commit to doing a slide, you're stuck on a pretty linear trajectory.
The animations on the 870 are
Reload,
awesome.
some of
Yeah, it
those
looks
weapons
pretty
have
sweet.
Really long reloads. It's a real big commitment. So even after
Yeah,
doing that,
I
make sure that
I
players
don't care about
have
the
choice to
optics. Like
cancel out
you
of
get
it.
the thing is you get all the Modern Warfare 2 optics. So
quickly in these battles.
we've only seen like a few optics here, honestly. Like when the full game comes out, you'll get all the ones from Modern Warfare 2. So
we feel that players are really going to be happy these things are back in.
Awesome. We're going to see it a lot here today. I'm sure we have our movement kings and queens.
and they up. I mean,
getting around the map and
especially with the
getting
movement
wins.
system updated here, like
Greg,
you know,
time to
they
kill.
added 50 HP to the
Or
TTK to the health,
Always a
so
hot topic
Yes.
with our players.
Kinda
with our
balances everything
community.
out.
It's complex. It has a lot of different moving pieces when we
This
talk
is a-
about it.
this is a
Can
CZ
you give us
Bren.
details
Bren
on
2
what
he's
to
running here, I
expect
think.
In terms of time to kill. For
unless
Modern
he's just got an
Warfare 3?
ACR with a different
Yes, I
stock ACR.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
This is the guy.
He's got a different handguard on there, though, I think.
Yeah, so rather than 100 health, we have 150 health across all of our players.
So that's got parity with Warzone.
So that is parity with Warzone, what's currently live in Warzone.
Yep.
And it'll also carry over into Modern Warfare 3
Yep.
Season 1 as well. And what we've also done with that time to kill, so what you're going to notice
Yeah,
is
the
it's
movement
much
does
more
look.
consistent across
It
the
looks
board. So
Vanguard-ish,
we've eliminated some of these
2019-ish,
spikes
which
that
is.
we've had in the past.
It looks. I mean,
Because our
I like it, dude.
fires, so
I
we
don't.
have
I'm
fires
not
when
a.
you get a headshot, it
I don't have an
does more
issue
damage.
with
When you
the,
get a rim shot, it does less
faster
damage. So we kind
movement,
of normalize
honestly.
those and close the gap between them. And what that allows for you as a player is you're able to really have this experience where it's consistent. So when you're putting
It
bullets
can
on
be
target,
annoying, like for
it is
Warzone
now,
here and
like,
there,
you get that
but
feeling,
you know,
get
I
that
was
rhythm
always
back into your
able.
gameplay. And
I
you're
was
able to go
mostly able to
from
outplay
combat
it.
to
So I'm like
combat.
on the
And so
Verdansk
feel
map. When you
that
got
sense
into
of combat
when you
is
got
so good
into
with
that
right now,
stupid
like
tropical
the
map
Sound
garbage
Base,
that
so
was
the
like
Sound Base,
impossible.
they're fantastic.
It was really
They
hard
just do a
because
great
it's just
job with
open
them.
spaces, just like
Also,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, hit marker.
If you're gonna play on
visuals as
hard
well,
cover
so
and stuff
you'll
and,
also
and
notice that headshot hit
play your
marker.
way, which
So
I
that's
think
when
the new
that
Warzone
advantage
map is gonna be
come
more
into
like
play,
that.
And it's normalized across the board. So it is a little longer. You could respond to getting shot. Like as soon as you start to see your
The
team
thirst,
line up
yeah,
around
and then
you,
the
you can go in,
rocket
you can get into
operator
cover,
for the other
and really
faction
take
looks
that
awesome.
engagement in the way that you want to take that engagement.
Yeah, I think with those visual identifiers and with the audio cues, kind of taking that step forward a little bit, you certainly feels like you have a bit more time to evade.
Caldera, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You have
Terrible
more
map, dude.
survivability, you have
Horrible.
more options with the
They're like,
feed.
what we should do is just have
Get out of
wide
combat.
open area
And that includes a new thing
with some
that I
little
would like to
palm
talk about
trees and
called
no
tax
cover
zones.
anywhere.
Yes,
Great
Tax
idea.
is a fantastic addition to our movement set as well as what you're doing with tactical gameplay. It is.
Did you
a
see the leaked
mix right in
operators
between
outside of the
your
pre-order
enemy
bonus
on the site,
skins?
so you're very, like, you know, pinpoint
I
accuracy
saw
and
like
hip fire. So
I
hip
saw
fire is gonna be that
yeah I
best
saw the
part
ones
that you have.
that were leaked last
and so
night.
what it allows you to do is when you're in ADS, you can actually go in and toggle tac
We
stance.
just saw the UI pop up
Oh,
on,
sweet,
on
there
the
it is.
screen.
Hope
It's
SBM
gonna-
is gone.
Here is down on the D-pad
Yeah.
for those of
And
you
for any
watching
like
gameplay.
sweats out there, I think it's important to note this is kind of it takes
That
like
was
an
the
assault
RA
rifle and turns
the the RSH 12.
Like a little bit of a sub where you can kind of like push corners a little bit more aggressively with it.
It's great for a CQB.
Yeah. So
yeah, I like
you're
that
getting to press the
canted
both with it, while
ADS looks
also
nice.
Still, obviously, you're not going to get the full benefits of using an SMG.
And
Big
those
forehead
LMGs
lover in the
being able
house.
to take those longer range. When we talked earlier about Derail or some of the larger maps, like you want to be able to
things
run a longer
definitely
jump.
change for
So
sure.
being able to take that in and then going to canted, going to tack stance.
Well, there's
inside
map
doors,
voting
going
too,
to those
so
warehouses is a fabulous mechanic to have.
I like that
here we're
feature.
seeing,
I like that feature a lot.
And
See if anybody actually uses
I
it in
haven't
game
used
though.
it myself. I can see the application for it, and I think we're going to see some awesome outplay.
I'm gonna need some AN94 and PKP gameplay from somebody here.
It's also nice just if you have a specific playstyle. Adam, you mentioned it's really.
What's up,
great
Austin?
for
How's it going,
sports
brother?
combat, which is personally what I have used it for when I've been playtesting with you guys. But I think it's there if you want it, and if you're not, if you're not into it, don't use it. You know, it's an option. It's again that optionality for players to choose how they engage with movement and all of these new fun toys that we're.
See, like she just said it there. Is like, you know, if you're not a fan of something, just don't use it. It's like, so like the quote unquote Vanguard sites, blah blah blah. Like if there's a site like this site, I don't have any problem with this optic right here. This is, even though it looks very similar to the one in Vanguard, like it's a modern day. It's like very similar to like, you know, a modern day Weaver site, you know.
Right. Adam, I see you studying gameplay intently. We're on.
But yeah, if there's goofy optics, like I'm just not gonna use them.
You know, just talking about the options any player can.
I mean,
use.
we also dealt with Warzone 1 and Modern Warfare 2019. Everyone running a VLK on things, so.
A lot of variety.
Yeah, that's really. Like,
gotta grind that Shadow Company skin, dude. I am level 730, I think, or 720. I'm just so far away.
And just running around the map and
oh, he almost had him.
He's going ham with it.
Going in.
You got all different options here. We're probably going to see a lot of that on Rust today.
Taking a hard point right now.
Well, this has been really fun to check out, and we have plenty more to watch, without a doubt here. But we're going to take a quick break from the gameplay for a brief second. We actually wanted to mention an awesome partnership between Call of Duty and the Hundreds. Now, you're taking a look here. We should be seeing in a moment at a limited edition Call of Duty Hundreds clothing line, and you have a chance to win one of these 50 sets. So simple. All you got to do is follow at Call of Duty on X or Twitter, and make sure you tweet or post hashtag COD NEXT and hashtag sweepstakes.
I hate the way the long barrel striker looks. Just so ugly.
The Ghost Bomb collection. So follow the channel, tweet the hashtags for a chance to win a set from this awesome lineup. And let's just go ahead and jump right back to the gameplay. And Greg, you know, we'll toss one over to you here. So for anyone who has been playing Modern Warfare 2, right? You know, we now know like their inventory. That's going to be making its way over to this game, which is really, really cool. And it creates that like value for that player.
Oh,
like,
here's this AK sniper.
was worthwhile.
This thing's a bolt action, which is just wild, dude. I thought it was a. This is the one I said I thought was like a 107 platform, but it's bolt action. I have no idea.
But with carry forward,
Buff clothing line better than COD clothing line. Yeah, dude, for sure. That'll be available this month.
That you unlocked is available for you day one in Modern Warfare 3, so you can go ahead and use that. Any operator that you've purchased or that you've unlocked as well. So you got that spawn operator from Season 6.
The Season 6 Battle Pass is coming.
Yeah, I need it. Oh, is that AN94? Oh no, go back! God, come on.
With your weapon level.
Oh, we saw the AN94 for a split second there, guys.
Camos, if you completed your mastery camos, you got your Orion. That's coming with.
But don't worry, the grind is still there.
Micro
for
Uzi,
the Modern Warfare 3
pretty good.
weapons because it has its own set of completionist.
Come on, I want to see more of the AN94 right there.
And grind your heart out for those, and go ahead and get those, you know, in the game.
Yeah, we're going to talk about some of the other new challenges coming to Modern Warfare 3 in a little bit, but exciting to hear that the camo grind is real. We'll be back on it before we know it. More to come soon.
Oh yeah, more to come. I love it. More to come soon. So ominous.
News at 6.
Is it bolt action?
Well, speaking of weapons,
like a bolt action 25 round mag is just
the fact that we're
fucking wild.
Carry forward. I like the fact that, you know, there's plenty as we're seeing here. What other new weapons
I don't know.
Might be
I don't know if that's like a
moving
legit
forward
thing.
We have a bunch of new weapons coming in Modern Warfare 3. We have over 30 new weapons that you can experience, level, get new attachments for them. We have new global attachments as well that are available that you can use across all of your weapons.
Wow.
Yeah, even the Modern Warfare 2 weapons.
Yeah, there's a lot of
And
Milsim
we
skins,
have
for
20+
sure.
operators that are there for you to unlock and be able to use and
20
experience.
plus
If you
operators,
don't mind me
nice.
asking, how it must have been a fun challenge to take those weapons from MW2 and then bring them over to MW3 and like really try.
Oh yeah, it's been
How
a
was
fun
that?
challenge.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Yeah, it's been great, and being able to have all of those weapons and being have your arsenal come with you is an amazing experience.
I felt like it was
day
important
one.
to you guys to have
It
that.
is. It's very important for us to honor our players and be able to.
I do like that they're bringing in all the
that
Modern
you
Warfare 2
spent a
weapons.
year in this
It's pretty
game.
big.
We need to bring that into the next game and allow you to be able to experience it and have fun and not set you back all the way. We still have 1 to 55. You're going to be able to level that again, and we have new content in there for you to experience.
All the bells and whistles.
All the bells and whistles is there.
What's up, Ram Ramster? Yeah, man, looking really good so far.
Work with all of the
I'm doing well. How you doing, brother?
We're actually doing tuning on those weapons as well, so they're not going to be exactly the same. They're going to
get the balance pass.
yeah, they're going to have the essence of the Modern Warfare 2 weapons, but they're not going to be one-to-one. You can actually go in, and our friends at Binox have been able to put in detailed weapon stats for us, and you're going to be able to go in and look at all of those intricacies.
Okay, there's the battle
check out
range.
what
I
their
see.
headshot multipliers are. Check out what their limb.
Did you just say
damage is.
slide canceling as a perk?
And that brings up attachment tuning. Attachment tuning is coming.
That's cool. Okay, so that goes where, like, if you don't want to use it, you don't need to. You just don't apply it.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, excellent stuff. I think we're all just happy that what I have.
Modern Warfare 3 is basically Modern Warfare 2.
Nicki Minaj is coming with you.
I don't know. I'll have to wait till we get hands
I
on.
needed to know about, not Spawn.
I mean, if it is, I don't care. Like, I thoroughly enjoy Modern Warfare 2, and I think with more weapons, movement, like, that's all I want, honestly. I'm good with that.
If you look at the screen, check that out. I believe these are from the Modern Warfare 3 Vault Edition. Can you give us some additional info?
Yeah, happy to. So what you're seeing right now are the weapon camos that are going to be in our Vault Edition. There's a blue and a red version.
All right. So not buying the Vault Edition.
Fate is the other. And these will be applicable on 4 different weapons if you get the Vault Edition, plus all of their attachments. And they're reactive, so the better you do in the match,
I will not be ever using those.
You'll start to see that visual change on your weapon. And as you can see, also the operators have
where they're forced to pick up LMGs. Yeah, dude. I just want to see a
so there's a blue
PKP
version
here.
and a red version there. The blue version goes on Price and Ghost, and the red version goes on Warden and Makarov. Those are the 4 operators that get these skins. Same reactive tech, so you're going to see a little bit of the silver, metallic, shiny-looking skin come up on the hands and the torso. The better you do in the match.
I've seen a lot of Warden hype on the internet, so I think people are really excited to see her in action, and that skin in particular is awesome. But one thing about the reactive skins, to your point, these are performance-driven, so that effect actually will scale back if you stop getting kills, guys.
Yep.
Oh, right. AN94.
Yeah, well, you want to see the fun stuff on screen.
Yeah.
We need you to perform. So those will be awesome. People will be popping off, having these awesome effects go around the map as well. And of course, those are in the Vault Edition.
Yeah, and speaking of the weapons and diving into it a little bit more, I understand as well that there is also a new system that you guys have on top of that with the.
I can't tell if the magazine is canted or not.
If we could dive a little bit more into that, because that sounded really fascinating to kind of like make guns play in a different way just off one part.
Espresso looks like he's kind of struggling here.
And here we're seeing a little bit of it where this is our LMG that has a bullpup conversion.
Oh,
to it. So
oh God, I need to see it.
Kits, that allow these weapons to really go cross-class and to change up. They are meaningful, powerful changes.
And that's a Renetti.
That's a Renetti that is actually turning into.
Hang on.
See her in action, in that skin.
There's also a new system that you guys have.
Show me this bullpup
on
stuff.
top of that with the aftermarket parts, right? Which if we could dive a little bit more into that, because that sounded really fascinating to kind of like make guns play in a different way just off one part alone.
Yeah, it is. And here we're seeing a little bit of it where this is
come
our
on, show me something
LMG
new with it.
that has a bullpup conversion.
It's
to it.
so
they're
beautiful.
full conversion kits that allow these weapons to really go cross-class.
We saw it for
and to change up. They are meaningful.
2 whole seconds there. Nah, I just wanted to go live.
Guys, so we have 2 amps that are coming.
Nope. There we go.
System called weekly challenges.
Yep.
It is pretty much exactly as it sounds. There are challenges, a group of challenges that we release weekly.
I was
and-
worried it was like 5 for
Yeah.
I don't.
Trick question.
Yeah, thankfully, it is every week.
I can't tell if that
The
mag is
reward for
canted.
getting all of those
Maybe
challenges for
slightly.
that week
Can't tell.
is an aftermarket part.
Have to
So
wait
the
till we
first
get
3
hands
weeks
on.
that the game is out, we have an aftermarket part reward
I
for
mean-
completing those challenges. You can then take that aftermarket part into the game and. use
But
it.
think about it though.
I
If they
think, too,
brought,
again, it just
if they did bring in the
Modern Warfare
AN94,
3, this
like,
is player choice, is player freedom.
because it was adopted
this
so
way to
limitedly.
customize the experience and let the player kinda
So if
choose
they
the way
did,
to
if
have
this,
that
let's say this were to be
playstyle
readopted or brought back into trials
using
today,
amps,
they would
it's
need to make
exciting.
changes to it, right? So
Yeah, definitely
what are
is.
the design
We're gonna
changes you would
continue
get
to
after
take,
30
you know, it's
years
more of a look
from the
and
original
enjoy,
development of the gun?
you know,
Like,
the
would the
game
magazine
as
still need to be
players continue
canted?
to
Would they
run
come up
around
with a different
and,
system? You know,
get
there's a
some
lot
more
of improvements
shenanigans,
over
playing
30
some
years.
domination
So
here as well on the state. I've done that many
that's why I
times.
kind of want to look at it and see what they
You
did
know,
with it.
this is, again, it's still just
Because there was a lot of, there
looking at,
was,
these
you know, that was a really
maps in
technically advanced
2023,
weapon,
and
especially for the
so I'm
times.
just
But
excited to play them. Yeah, and even
technology's
then,
come
I'm
a
just
long way.
excited
So
to play them
do you
then
still
as
need a lot of the
I
inner
am now,
workings
you know,
and
like that is such
in
a
the layout that
wonderful
gun
feeling to
had 30 years
have.
ago, or
And
would
also
you
on
make
top of that,
improvements?
too, just to see the way that, you know, players can interact with the ways you build your classes. I really do like what you guys did with the perk system and how you contextualized it and made it like a physical thing. Was that like a desire to kind of just make it a bit more grounded, or what was the I guess the design choice on that, rather than just going with pictures on a screen? You guys went for something quite bold.
Yeah, I mean, I think it really was a big part of the context for the players. You know, it's not just a UI menu with choices, you know, that were sort of ambiguous. It was a little bit, we wanted to make sure that you brought in your fighting load carrier, right?
Yeah.
Chelsea was what we talked about, you know, internally is.
All right,
is this
the
thing
menu
where
looks pretty
every
sweet
piece
here.
of gear that you brought in did something meaningful for your loadout selection.
Yeah.
So Perks was a big part of that, you know, and we got a chance to look at the gear items that all inspired by real-world military tech and items, and
Trying to get a better look at
really
this
figure out what
AN94.
goes with what, and what are the remixes we want to make, and we think we came up with a really good and interesting field of choices.
The magazine might be slightly canted. It's really hard to tell.
We're taking a look around the room.
Gotta do like an
We
inspect.
actually have a 2-story streaming tower. I'm gonna call it a tower.
Pretty epic in here.
It's
The
absolutely
F2000
wild
should
in
be
here,
in
and
Modern Warfare
everyone's
3.
Very focused on their
Yeah.
play. It all of a sudden.
It was leaked at
Oh
least.
hey, oh hey, that's us. Oh hey.
Ooh, all right, here we go.
GG.
XM7.
So we've got this big giant room filled with Modern Warfare 3, filled with awesome creators from all over the world, and as Ted Timmons would say, the vibes are good.
All right, he's gonna run the
So
spear
you're gonna
here.
hear
That should
Ted
be
talk
pretty
about
sick.
vibes.
I do want to point out that screen you're looking at there, that, you know, the logo, the Modern Warfare, that's a screen. Like, and behind there are all the players that are behind that screen, which is so cool. I didn't even know that was a thing that you could do. 15 years in this industry, still continuously.
No
be shocked by
optic.
new tech.
All right, bold move. I like it.
Yeah, you guys go big. I respect it.
Cutting edge.
Yeah, I love it.
And
Love
a
to
hip
see
fire
it.
laser
We're
on
getting
the
a few of
spear.
these games
Interesting.
wrapped up, but there's definitely this sense
I
in
like-
the room
I
of
like that
all right,
canted.
Q next. Go next, GG, go next.
It is.
Go
Aiming
next.
is
it's
nice.
so fun to play it. Like every day I come into the office and I just
There's
I
that
boot up the
Russian
game,
operator.
get into a
His
match
stream's a little
quickly as
laggy, though.
possible,
Yeah.
and start playing. And it is just fun to watch them play as well, because there's so many things that they're doing. Like earlier we were watching a circuit around the estate house.
Toggle
And
tactical.
That movement
That
just
must be
looks
like
so
the
hot
different aim.
going through it. Like,
Yeah.
being able to mantle, being able to. We have sprint when you're tack sprinting. We actually increase the mantle speed so it feels more fluid as you're going across.
Yeah, the infill stuff is always good. The spear looks really nice, for sure.
As you're sprinting as well.
I also
So-
saw a couple people pop off with Battle Rage. So
Oh,
Battle
shit.
Rage is back.
Battle Rage is back. It's,
Yep.
it's actually moved into the tactical slot.
Yes.
So it is.
Battle
very
Rage is
powerful. So if you
tactical,
take
they
that,
said. Okay.
We have an awesome vest, the engineering vest, that allows you to take 2 tacticals. As maybe we didn't touch on the vest.
Actually,
quite
yeah,
a
let's
bit.
talk
Yeah,
about
let's
the
talk
vest.
about some of the
Yeah.
vests.
Yeah, so the vest is a really big.
Wonder if they'll have the
It is our
NGSW
main
site
core piece
for the
of
spear.
gear.
Be
Kim
sick.
touched on how
Oh,
we,
they
how we
nailed the charging handle,
contextualized
too.
everything. That vest is we're contextualizing what you're actually putting into the game. So it's going to dictate what, you know, your tacticals, what tactical slots you have, how many you can take, how many lethals you can take.
The audio is not
Well,
from
you
this
want to
stream. The
get
audio is
one
from
glove.
the
You
other
can't take
stream.
multiple gloves.
Just so we can, we're listening to the main COD stream.
You can actually have. So with your
And then
engineering vest that I just mentioned,
we're just watching different
two
streams.
tacticals that you can take
At the cost of your lethal.
at the cost of your lethal, and you also gain
Just because
another
they're going
gear
over
slot.
some information
And that
that's
gear slot
like
is
pretty
super
important to
because
hear.
That gear slot is where all of your
Let's see if we can hear this thing go up.
So those are things
Let me know if
that
it looks
we
choppy
call
for you
hard
guys
lines,
here. I'm really hoping it's
where
not.
high alert sit in that slot.
Let's hear him fire it.
At the same time.
I want to hear how it sounds. So much background noise there.
Expect to see those tomorrow.
Sounds pretty good.
Infantry vest, engineer vest. Seen a lot of people running infantry vests today. In fact, right here at the moment, we just got a peek at the loadout.
That is going to allow your attack sprint to regen faster. It is the core. Like if you're familiar with Call of Duty, I imagine most of our people watching are.
Yeah, spear looks nice. It'll be cool that we get the RM277 and the spear now. That's pretty sweet.
Lethal, primary, secondary.
Yep.
And what's cool about
Sounds
the
like a
vests is they
mobile
actually
game.
have perks baked into them. So with the infantry vest baked in right away, you're getting that attack sprint refresh.
Oh, good question, Alex.
And also a little bit of an extended time there. And
Yeah, okay.
one of the things that we've
Toggle
done
tactical is the
across
Canton aim.
the
I like
board,
it.
we've
The Canton aim is
increased
pretty sick.
that attack sprint, and we've also allowed you to have much more faster ADS strafe speeds as well in there.
Yeah, I do like how you guys have managed to take a lot of the vests and stuff and then
Bro,
make it also
I need him
combine
to
with
put
other
I
things.
need
So
him
really
to put an
everything
NGSW
kind of
optic on
synergized
this.
together and
The
have you
spear in
really
Warzone 3,
build your
NGSW
play.
optic,
And it's really
just like the rangefinder telling you where to shoot on the move would just be fucking sick. I hope they bring that sight in. They gotta get back to bringing in
we normally do.
like unique attachments per some of the weapons, like
Clear trade-offs.
Yeah.
Very clear trade-offs. I think.
like the Mars sight for the Tavor, things like that. They did a good job of that in Modern Warfare 2019.
And that's where the
And then they
balance
kind of
lies.
got away from it.
We are going
in
into
Modern
these
Warfare
matches, you're
2.
making decisions. You have to make those decisions before you go in, and really, have consequences if you're choosing wrong, and learn from it and go back and make new decisions.
So I can't change those in.
I'm hoping with the
You
bullpup
can't
PKP they put the
consequences.
optics on the
We want you to be in control.
carrying handle too. Because they have a picked rail like they should. So usually with the bullpup PKP, because you're shortening the weapon, everyone that I've seen has put an optics on the pick on the carrying handle.
I've seen a couple of streaks pop off, but I'm wondering about kill streaks.
Did they show the
If
L-can?
you
No,
have
I
any
haven't seen it.
Favorites at the desk here.
Well, for sure. I mean,
No, the AK-12 wasn't in 2019's campaign. They just it was called the AK-12, but it was just a modded AK-47 there.
That you pull out, and it's just a slow.
They just had it called that for some reason, but it wasn't. That was the whole thing where like if you converted a weapon, it renamed it. But like you only saw that name in campaign.
That one though, it's slow moving enough. You can shoot it down if you see it, the sky coming at you.
There you go.
So in addition to that, we have a mosquito drone, which you shoot into the air, and it basically encircles an area and then dive bombs an enemy.
Yeah, it was basically the
I
74M.
will say that my experience with the mosquito drone has been quite like as annoying as a real mosquito.
Neotech
They
and
plague me
is
in
modern.
matches when I've play tested and so
In
I'm-
this month, all of the Modern Warfare 2 optics are coming over also. So yeah, you're gonna have all
We have
those
something called
optics
the
from Modern
ACS,
Warfare 2.
which is affectionately called the capture bot on the dev team.
So that's why
it's
I'm curious,
basically
like, what are
bombs
the
that
new
you run down
optics, you know?
on a dom point,
And
a
the
hard
new
point,
attachments is
and it'll
what
capture
we're gonna
the
dive
point for you.
into
So,
when I get the
you
beta
can hang
tomorrow.
back and get in cover, and then let it capture the point for you. So when enemies come to try to take it, you can take them out from behind cover. So just yesterday, I had an awesome match where I put down an ACS on a dom point and then shot a mosquito drone in the air that was patrolling. So I just like hung back and watched the whole thing unfold. An enemy rolled in there to try to get my ACS out, and then the mosquito drone got it, and I didn't have to do anything. I was just like, that's right. That's all my equipment doing
You're
the
like, I have
work for me.
crafted the master plan to capture this.
Man, I
point.
gotta see. I really want to see these optics, bro. These optics on this.
To drop a nuke and have a big game.
I really want to see if they have the NGSW optic.
Oh, okay, all right.
He drops
That
100
Leopold
at
one.
shipment, guys. Don't believe it.
No, it was.
Yeah, I'll be streaming the beta tomorrow.
We do
Yep.
have a bunch of
As soon as it
fun
goes live,
stuff
I'll be streaming it here.
In terms of lethals, tacticals, field equipment, streaks.
I agree, Alex.
Gets a lot of love. It's basically,
Yeah.
This thing that you put down that's an area of denial tool. You can just,
That operator that just killed him,
enemies
Rocket,
who
looks
run into
so
the,
cool.
The beam that it shoots out.
It doesn't actually eliminate players.
Gives me like hardcore,
later, which is hopefully all of you. I think we're gonna see
like
a
Grom
lot of
vibes.
in Battle Royale later, but it is that
We saw some like
not necessarily
Polish special forces like Grom and stuff like that in Ukraine, like last year or whatever, where they were there to escort their president who was meeting with Zelensky, and like they looked just like that.
It creates like the ghost perk in a certain area, so you know it wipes out.
But yeah, I'll be live with the beta as soon as it goes live. I think 1 p.m. Eastern is the go live time, and tonight 6:30 p.m. Eastern I'll be over on Crash Games FPS channel for the scope. We'll be going into like everything that we're seeing here today in COD Next.
So expect to be.
Yeah,
I will actually show you weapons and operators.
They're
Yes.
just kind of hidden in that bubble for a little while.
Which could be very useful indoors. I think.
This is Espresso we're watching.
But before we wrap up the convo here, on
Which
Warzone
I like
Gulag,
Espresso.
I wanted
Good
to
dude.
ask you about ranked play.
He's actually a very good player, so I think he is.
What can you tell us, and can you give us any?
It's
little
beta, and you're there
details
with some of the
on
best
when we can
players.
expect
Like
to see
I would probably get.
multiplayer?
I'd get my shit pushed in pretty hard if I were there. Let's be real.
On the case again with ranked
I feel like I'm an above average player, but if I were in this crowd, I would just get
And they're going to
destroyed.
bring that experience, update it, modernize it from Modern Warfare 2.
I just
bring
saw
it
links
forward,
in
and
the
then for season
kill feed.
1.5,
Maybe that was a
which is,
placeholder icon because they shouldn't have the Modern Warfare 2 guns
we
in
will
this
have it out,
build.
and that's when it's going to launch because we want enough time.
Dude, that's
where
nice. He
players can get
wall
familiar
banged him with the spear.
everything, they can
That's
understand
6.8 by
what's happening
51,
within the
man.
game,
I like.
and start to build
That
those
should be
restrictions
a
within
lot
the
of
game,
fun,
and
especially when you
find out
get
more from, Treyarch
like the
and
RM277 is literally the same round.
We're gonna be talking more about it, but excited to
And they're
say
bringing that
later
in Modern Warfare 2,
season
so I'm
one,
excited to
we'll
see the attachments for the
have
spear.
ranked play coming to multiplayer in Modern Warfare 3. But that wraps up our core 6v6 gameplay for the day.
Yeah,
We're
reticle
gonna see the
customization
folks
would be
behind us
good.
Switch over. We've got an exciting new mode to talk about that we're going to get to here in a second. It's called Cutthroat. It is awesome. There's so much to get
I
into
think you're
there.
right, Overton.
First, we have a quick special announcement for all of our PlayStation players out there, like me. Take a look.
They're just showing on the other screen. They're just showing that new,
They want to lock your doors.
that PlayStation exclusive operator, which you guys aren't missing anything. Don't worry. M-Lock or quad rail? Ooh, dude, that's a tough. That's a trick question. It depends on the gun. Like M-Lock is definitely sexier, but you're still putting rails within your it depends. It depends on the gun. Like for example, the Ace Gen 2. I like it because it has M-Lock, right? M-Lock looks sexy.
I've never found a lock.
It just depends on the gun, I think.
I couldn't break.
You want me to look at their channel? Nah, they're just doing that goofy PlayStation operator.
Announcing the PlayStation exclusive Lockpick Operator Pack, including the Van-Goated Lockpick Operator skin, the American Gothic
Van-Goated.
Blueprint, and the Starry Knife Melee Weapon Blueprint. Lockpick is
More
a
like
heartbeat
Van
of
won't
noble
use it.
motivations
Ho!
and an exciting new operator to come to Modern Warfare 3.
Sorry,
PlayStation
I'm lame.
players can get the Lockpick Operator by pre-ordering the Modern Warfare 3. By pre-ordering Modern Warfare 3 on the PlayStation Store with the items playable at the game's launch on November 10th. I didn't know she was a PlayStation exclusive operator.
Dude,
This
I don't
is
know what that
my-
bolt action
my
AK
main
is.
in all the play tests.
I have no
wanna
idea.
lock Lockpick. It
It's
is
a really,
always-
I have no idea what that is. I've never seen a
I was
bolt
like,
action
"Oh, it's
AK
around
platform
there.
like that in my
It's me."
life, so I have no idea.
We're about to head into live gameplay action for
And I know a lot about
Modern
Russian
Warfare
weapons
3
specifically, so
multiplayer,
that's
but
that's
first,
one that I
let's
don't
talk
know
about
either.
our sponsors.
Call of Duty Next, brought to you by HyperX, the official peripheral partner of Call of Duty. We're all gamers. TCL, play like a pro on the big screen with TCL.
I think I'm gonna go
QLED
drown
TVs
myself.
up to 98 inches.
Everyone's just running the ACR. Come on, people.
Warfare 3. Go to
Let's see some Paching gameplay here. Little Pechene. I called it the Peching because Battlefield 3, Hyper and I didn't know how to pronounce it, so he would just call it the Pechingaling. Good times, good times.
Unparalleled immersive surround sound to your at-home gaming experience.
Welcome back to
They should have asked Brennan Herrera for the AK-50.
Arena.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting ready to hop into the brand new mode. Cutthroat.
Oh wow, is there
And
three?
This is going to be a unique one because it's 3v3
3v3.
v3 action. So you're going to have a little bit of a mosh pit there going on.
There's a lot of threes.
Someone's gonna need to use a bullpup PKP,
It
or I'm
is
gonna be
hard to
upset.
say after a while.
See, this is
It's
why.
about elimination, so you're there,
This is
you
why
your
they
squad,
needed
take
buff
out the
there.
other two squads.
Honestly,
That's how you're gonna
the
win.
guns everyone's just running an ACR and some goofy shit. I would have run.
Actually, like, it is a very competitive mode. The
Everyone-
thing that we
you
like
guys
about
would have
it is
just
it
been
plays
thrilled.
on all of our fantastic 16
You guys know the
launchers
kind of crap I'd
that
be
are there,
using.
and you get to play them in a new way. So in the past, like TDM, you're spawning on either side of the map. What Cutthroat is allowing us to do is put these triangular spawns in. So because they're 3 different teams, you have 3 points. Triangle. You know, math somewhere in there. Geometry.
Very true. Very true, Lima Victor.
And so it allows you to experience these.
The red
maps
dots
in a way
look
that you've never
off.
experienced before, which is part of the organization that we like to talk about in the maps. And it's
Yeah, I
a
mean,
fun
a lot.
experience to
They're
have.
kind of similar to the Vanguard optics
and
from
it's
some of the limited
fun
ones
like
that
the
we've
live
seen.
mode. It's very fun.
You can
To be
reach
fair,
in,
we've
put
only
down
seen like
teammates,
2
though.
optics, so
Yeah, so you got the revives.
it's hard to
Yeah,
say.
you can go over there and revive them. That's a fun little way to, you know.
I just won't be using them if I don't like them.
Want to make this mode? What was the inspiration behind it?
It was gunfight in a lot of
Just
ways.
pure- yeah.
It was
Gunfight, of course, is 2v2.
2v2.
Does he still have a shit ton of
It's
background noise?
played on separate maps. It's
Yep.
played on different maps. And so what we wanted to do is be able to really focus on the 16 maps that we had at launch and be able to have a mode that is
Honestly
as
though, like to
exciting,
be
as
if I were at
competitive,
COD Next and
as
having to
gunfighting
fly
there,
back
and really bring something new to
later
the table, too.
to
So our
get
players
back,
can go out and have
it
fun
just
and
would have
enjoy
just
a new
been
experience with their squad.
Yeah,
And you can take your loadout.
a
this time.
hassle.
Yes,
So
that's
I
what I was
kind
gonna
of
say.
prefer not being
Unlike
there.
Gunfight, we're not providing the squads with weapons. You can actually bring your blueprints and your loadout with you.
Yep,
that's right.
And it is sweaty.
It is.
Yeah, the F2000 is rumored, man.
I'm so
So
excited to see these guys play it because they're awesome at the
Another
game.
OG MW2
You see,
weapon.
Dr. Lupo here, he is on Cutthroat, and of course the objective, the capture point at the end, is
It's already there. Yep.
at least Lupo's running some goofy guns
Yeah,
here.
can't get
Like he's
down,
running
but
some
you
weird
get
builds.
picked up by your teammates. Now, what happens
Not
when
anymore.
I like
now
Lupo.
when you're eliminated, you're out. That's
Yeah.
it. You got to wait for the next round.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
No
The
respawn.
rounds are quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They go really, really fast. We spent a lot of time making sure that you just weren't sitting there with, dead air, essentially, watching your teammates have fun.
Yeah, 416 and all that would be
flag there
nice.
is now
I
available,
agree.
So they can go and capture that flag. They got eliminated, but whoever gets that flag first, just like Gunfight, is going to do it.
I just
The-
realistically don't
between
think we're gonna
rounds,
get
so
it.
we rotate where that flag is.
I mean, we have the
That
M4.
triangle.
Honestly,
you
I'd
can put it in the center every time, but it gets a little different.
rather see
Yeah.
different weapons.
Gives
I
players
think
an opportunity to move around.
they had the opportunity to make it as
Yeah,
conversions
exactly. And you're
in-
again, you're experiencing these
in,
maps in brand new ways. It is a lot. of
in
fun.
2019 and they didn't.
That guy's got really cool
Those are
hair.
those Shadow Company operators.
I was going to say something, but as a person who has none, I figured I would refrain from it.
No, I feel like if anything, awesome. It looks a lot like the Operator Oz in Modern Warfare 2, actually.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Back into Cutthroat again. I'm
It
very,
does. It does because
interested in
it is
these
him.
smaller game modes.
Man,
because
definitely
I think
nostalgia
it
from these
just creates
maps. Like,
opportunities for you to have like those real like
so-
intense
ooh, nice.
It is.
interactive
That's cool.
moments,
It's
right?
very intimate.
I don't know what the
And you
hell
get to-
kind of
you get
weapon build he's
situations
using
like this
here,
where
but
you're
it's
trying to
pretty
figure
wild.
out, like how to use your, you could pop smoke here, and really just understand because there's this tension that's building.
It might use the Vanguard F2000. I mean,
want to go in? When does I want to have my
the Vanguard
championship?
F2000
Is that
was
what
fine,
do?
honestly. There was really very little wrong with that
No,
model.
there's no reason to throw smoke right here. Because
Did you bring that into this engine?
there's the
Cool.
breach.
I don't care.
you might want the.
Okay. I love this guy's strat.
The M27 would be hot as an
Yeah,
LMG.
the EM
Yeah, and then you could do that and convert it to a
situation where you just
416.
Throw it out, pop it, And then if you
And
get
a
another player,
417.
they're going to show up.
Like, you only need to add one of
Yeah,
those,
for
and then
your
these
entire team.
aftermarket parts
It's
convert them.
really
That's what they need to be
game
doing.
a little bit like a
Not
snap that
add,
actually is going to stick
not
to the
add
enemy player.
6
That
different
player
weapons
that
that are
get
the
it
exact
from
same
might be
with
able
an
to
ammo
tear it off,
type
I
change.
believe.
Yeah, you just
Like they did in Modern
pull it
Warfare
right
2.
out.
They
But
got
it'll
really
track
lazy
you
with
around
that
the
crap.
map and like
We got like
wait for
17 different
visibility on the
ISOs,
enemy squad
45
there. It can be
M13s.
very,
That's
very
obviously
Very
I'm
overpowered if you hit
being
them.
sarcastic
Yeah,
as hell,
yeah.
but
That's
A
something
a
I
lot
haven't
of those
seen actually
guns,
was the,
all
the
they needed to
thermo-
do was
the
add a
thermo
different
barricade,
ammo type to the weapon.
because
That was
I actually
it.
do like that one because it's kind of like a, you know, a Molotov, but like on steroids. So it just like
Yeah.
does a big boom, and then also has area denial as well.
He's got different attachments on it. That's why, Chase. He built that up custom
Corners, you can throw it under cars.
Get that frag
for whatever
effect.
reason.
Yeah, and you know, it adds a little bit of additional damage to explosives after the fact. So even if you
A lot of these
survive and
weapons
blast it
is
out,
like, I think the
you can
spear
take it
has
pretty easily
30
afterwards.
Lupo
30
just
levels
hit a
to
clutch
it, so
headshot.
like
He is
should be a
now- he
damn
picked
good
up
amount of
teammate.
attachments
Let's
here.
hop over to Favela.
Cool.
Oh yeah,
I love this map.
I've gotten
What's
wiped
your,
down a few
what's
of
your
those.
favorite, Adam?
Yeah, they didn't have.
Today?
Yeah.
I have to go with Favela. I
Did
just,
they
you know,
have
I
the
know there are a
integral
bunch of
sight for the
high-rise
F2000? I
stands.
can't remember. I thought they did.
I too am a favela stand.
But
so don't worry.
I'm just looking at it. This is beautiful.
Greg, you're the tiebreaker here.
Oh.
We've got 2 for high rise.
I love them all. They're all my babies.
Okay, fine.
Oh, okay, all right.
can't give any of
There's
them
no
up.
favorite children.
Fa-
Here we go.
Favela is quite awesome with all of the movement, with everything that's happening.
Yep.
That's right.
And
Was that the rocket skin chase?
Greg, you know, at some point,
they're all
yeah.
unique.
I
in
think
their
that's the
own
one
way.
it was.
You know what?
Oh
I'm
god,
gonna
it looks
change my
like
vote to a state, just
looks
to-
like Grom,
Well, you're
basically.
gonna be alone.
Look at that. You
Like
split
Poland
the vote.
Special
How could you?
Forces.
How could I? I know.
I think I love Favela because
Not
remember that
gas
play I
mask
was
Grom,
talking about
but,
doing
like,
with like the capture bot and the
regular
mosquito
Grom.
drone that was on Favela.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's why it's got a special place in my heart.
I like the little second floor store that I believe you guys have opened a window up that wasn't necessarily there before, so you can kind of see down the hill.
Yeah, yeah, you know, and I am
Shouldn't
trash.
be any new windows.
Well, no. I'm sorry, I might have misspoken.
Westy had a
I thought
restart.
it just was more open than it was previously.
Oh, yeah, it's possible we allowed you to mantle out of it.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ah,
but
okay.
Yeah, I think
there
so.
is- There's a lot of those things that are in the like metrics wise, like
Yeah.
the metrics have changed in a lot of things, like how large our doors are.
Yeah.
We actually have the doors in here. I know not everybody's thrilled with that,
Westy
but it is a
Struggle
fun
City.
mechanic.
Yeah.
It adds a lot, especially within Cutthroat, because now you're peeking those. You're able to use them for your advantage in there. We feel that they add a lot to the gameplay.
Alright.
And I bring the window up only because, to your point earlier, it's those small touches that you
Yes.
guys have really brought to
There's
this
the
map to make it
A94.
feel unique and different. In
I
modern,
can't tell. I
type of
really
gameplay
need to
that
know
we
if
see
that's a
here in
Canon
Modern
magazine or not. It's driving me crazy.
Well, while we have a moment and we're looking at Cutthroat, let's talk about some of the other modes as well. Ground War is one that I want to talk about. We touched on a little bit earlier on. I want to dive back into it again because it's back in Modern Warfare 3. You got large-scale maps that are going to be coming at launch. And,
Ground War
I
should be in
guess
the beta, too,
Give us
tomorrow.
a rundown on Ground War because I'm very excited for this.
Yeah, I mean, we're so happy that Ground Wars.
They
came
had the
back
classic
on
F2000
Thursday.
sights in the trailer, but
Again,
not in the
this is
game.
our big
Really?
32v32
Can't
mode.
remember.
It's the biggest battle
It
that
was
we
a- it was like a
had
year and a
in
half ago.
multiplayer experience. And we will be showcasing 3 new Ground War maps at launch, with 2 of them being playable in the open beta.
Okay.
I believe that's the Levin Resort that we just saw there.
Ground War is
Yeah,
going to be
right,
pretty
so in the
sick.
beta we have Popov Power and Orlov Military Base.
Orlov Military
yeah,
Base.
but these
Okay.
are the 3. Yeah, you
These
got it
are
down.
these
Yeah.
are 3.
Yeah, we also have a few new vehicles. So during the open beta, you'll be able to play, I believe, 2 new vehicles to Modern Warfare 3.
See what kind of
more to
news we
come
got
at
on
launch and
Twitter.
during live seasons.
That's right.
Awesome. And we mentioned it a bit earlier, but War Mode is returning. In addition to Ground War, the favorite from Call of Duty World War II will be coming back with Modern Warfare 3.
It is awesome, and it is.
Yeah,
the
PKP
attachment
looks
mode.
pretty sweet.
Adam spoke a little bit about it earlier, but you are Task Force 141 trying to take down the Coney group that has taken over a military base. They are launching ICBMs, and you are getting your tank out there, escorting
pretty
your
cool.
tank through a downtown area, and just having a blast doing it, and not to.
Oh, did they?
say blast
I
with
didn't
the
see that.
ICBMs as well.
Good pun. Good ICBM pun there.
Yeah, there was. It was trying to come out, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah, I saw what you were doing there. I liked it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And also, there was a really cool tank on screen that was just causing utter mayhem, so that's what we care about.
It is that attack defense scenario where you are escorting that down the path. And
yeah, I played a little bit of ground war and invasion.
Combat,
Oh, here's some Bren action. Nice. Dude, the Bren looks sick.
That's the gameplay that we're going for.
See, that's a clean looking optic. See, so that's they're not all like Vanguard optics.
Classic war mode, if we all remember what classic war mode is, but it is linear objectives. There's 3 sets of them, and it is a fantastic experience that we're excited for players.
Ooh, nice! It's on a riser. Fuck, that's sick, dude.
Ain't that the truth?
Look at that fucking riser.
There's
Hell
just
yeah.
so many options, which is the thing that really sticks to me.
Yeah, it
Like,
could have been a
if
Mars.
You don't want to jump in with your friends and just, you know, play.
That spear on the
matchmaking,
riser optic, dude.
war
To
mode,
put that on an
do
MP7 would be
war. Was that
fucking
you know,
tight.
it feels like that was the mission of the studio here, to like really
sure.
give players that ability to just like make the
Yeah.
decision, go with your friends.
Our
play
law
what you
of
want.
peak
And
military
like I
base.
mentioned
Nice.
about you know, some of the new maps coming in live season, we have a bunch of new modes planned for
Damn,
live season
dude.
as well that we're looking forward to sharing very soon.
Cool.
That looked pretty sweet.
I'm all for it. I want to thank you guys so much for joining us here today to share Modern Warfare 3 with the world. And that is going to wrap it up for the MW3 multiplayer segment of the show. Once again, a big thank you to Adam, Greg, as well as Kim for joining us here. But now we're going to head over to one of my favorite people. It's Maven, who's got a couple streamers that he's going to be putting in the hot and ready seat presented by Little Caesars. Trust me, it's as hilarious as it sounds. Maven, who you got?
Thank you. You know, when I thought about being hot and ready, the first thing that came to mind was my guy, Legion.
Hey, I'm really proud to be the other ball guy on stage with you today. We're doing it. We're doing it.
It looks beautiful. Listen, the first thing you said to me is how fun this is, and you're like, I'm feeling like I'm 18 again, out frying.
Unity riser? Yeah, have to get a closer look at it.
Right now.
I'm pumped, dude. Put that. We can put. Finally, I've wanted like a riser optic on an MP7, so we'll be able to do that.
Right now, Maven.
I can tell the second you sat down, like my guy.
Yeah, the Bushmaster. There's the Bushmaster ACR right there. Yeah, it's in the game.
Brother, all the fun stuff is really fun. The shotguns, the new tags.
Oh, well, someone's gonna have to use hot and ready. I'm always hot and ready. Someone's gonna have to use an LMG at some point.
Was it a bit of a surprise at first, like when you got in, like how much fun you were having? Like, does it kind of fire?
I think that screenshot we saw of DMZ is just from the HUD. Like, or COD HQ, I think. It'll launch through the, because they're going to keep everything in COD HQ, so it'll just launch through the client.
You're a talented and very handsome guy. Now let's talk
I'm
about
sure they're going to bring it over at some point, though.
We were a little bit worried about what this is going to be able to handle, especially if I tried to sit on your lap. But this is the hot seat, dude. You like yourself some pizza?
Listen,
maybe sometime next year.
The cardboard capacity, I'd be a little overweight, but I'm feeling really good right now, and I feel like you and I together in this hot seat together, it's just too much hotness. This is too much interaction. If our bald heads connect one more time, the venue lights shut down.
Speaking of that, we got to get out of here. Let's get this over to Shift Legion. Thank you so much, buddy.
No FAL yet that I've seen through the leaks. Have to wait and see.
Here with the one and only Shotzi. I got to start with the fun question first. I mean, just enjoyment.
I like that they have Spetsnaz in here, though. Thank God.
This game's amazing, man. I have nothing but good things to say about this game. I love the
maybe we'll see Lord Bale return.
All right, you set me up for like the perfect segue. Have you found
Wow.
ways to finesse the movement system yet?
He got that kill.
Going into the beta, that's probably your main goal, is to find ways to just completely over-embellish the movement system. How are you feeling so far about how this game moves?
No right arm of the free world? I know.
Than any other kind of played.
They'll add it, dude. There's no way we don't get a DSA
and
58 in the game.
A little bit of a slower slide cancel, but
if I get a proper DSA 58 OSW, I'll be
Have you broken anything yet?
quite happy.
I'm not broken anything, but I will say that there's like these sneakers that allow you to like.
I know, everyone's using the ACR.
And I feel like that's meta right now.
All right, so make sure you check out the stream for that, because that's going to be all the hacks and clues for that. Now, getting into the competitiveness, I mean, last year, lots of conversations about skill gap. Where is
Oh, yeah, there's the rocket operator.
It's going to be one of the main focus
Rocket
points
looks
for those trying to take
sweet.
their game to the more competitive level, or where do you think that the competitive skill gap is going to be for this game?
So yeah, definitely movement. I feel like slide canceling obviously is going to be, you know, very OP, and then
Full auto FAL would be awesome, yeah, dude. They'll have to add it to the battle rifle category, so it would be.
I feel like mid and far range, it's actually. Yeah, not
Why is no one showing off
interesting.
like any of the
Fair
guns
enough,
or
Shotzi.
anything?
Thanks so much, my man. Of course, you can check them out on the stream. And well, with that, we're going to go back up to Miles and Lottie to give us their thoughts on what they just saw with multiplayer before we come back with the team from Treyarch to give us our first look at game footage and details for Modern Warfare Zombies.
Zombies, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm very interested in Zombies. Well, I'm excited to see it here.
Brought to you by Little Caesars, a proud partner of Call of Duty Next and Modern Warfare 3. Nvidia
Rocket supremacy? Yeah, I think so, dude. I think you're right.
PC experience with performance multiplying DLSS3 and latency reducing
Bale supremacy. Yeah, I do want Bale back,
chairs
dude,
are being
for
used
sure.
at today's event. Check out Herman Miller Gaming's entire portfolio of products at hermanmiller.com/gaming. And Elgato,
Is it canon?
partner of Call
The
of
mag?
Duty Next.
Whose stream was it on? Espresso was using it? I can't.
Hello and welcome back to Call of Duty
I
Next.
can't get a good look at
I'm
it.
joined here in the fireside chat.
Someone's got to. No one's inspecting weapons. You guys are killing me.
We are going to be. I suppose reacting is one way to put it now, but like this is one of the hardest jobs I've ever had to work in my life. I've never been this excited about a COD. Like Legion hit the nail on the head. I'm 18 again, 34 in skin, but 18 in gunny. Lottie, first impressions. Lay it on, Miguel.
Oh gosh, I mean, how cool is this? I think you get that element of
That dude who was just
nostalgia,
talking is literally just about the same age as me. How crazy is that?
I mean, for me, I think it's got to be about the fact that you can kind of almost
Young
customize
forever.
what you want to do, what type of player you want to be in game. I mean, it starts with movement. And
Pretty
then
sure I have some genetic disorder where I just don't
balance
age.
there as well, and I'm just
So
excited to see
I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm just saying.
Especially our two MP experts over here, nameless Ali. I mean, you guys
You know,
not only talk
I'm not
about
saying I'm immortal and will live forever, but I mean, it's possible. You know what I mean?
grinding. Nameless, what are you making of it so far?
I mean,
Did I get the new Shadow Company object? No, I am a solid like 470 levels away from that.
Is you're getting the
So
classic maps, you're getting the best things that we all fell in love with Call of Duty about, but you're also getting the best of the innovations of recent Call of Duty.
they're still keeping Op4 or Cortac and whatever, but they have sub factions. So we're gonna get 141 special. It's very similar to Modern Warfare 2019, where you have two main factions and then sub factions within. Yeah, I need D-Day.
Events like this especially, like I was bringing up Warzone players, like their style of play is a little bit different from like what we see on a day-to-day basis, and even just normal content creators.
Sorry,
like,
guys,
going for
just
snipes
shaking
and
my
stuff, and
protein
High-Rise is obviously
shaker.
a perfect place for that. So I think the fact that the movement feels so smooth and to see
DMZ
everybody,
helps.
there's something
Like,
for everyone,
dude,
right?
I'm like,
So,
I guess
mean,
with DMZ, I gotta start doing missions again because I've just been doing daily stuff. I'm at a point where my missions where they're just like hard, tedious bullshit that I don't want to do.
We played. We're making the most meaningful decisions I think ever in COD when it comes to our loadouts now and our perks. So what vest I'm wearing, I ran the demolition vest. It means I think I lose one of my tacticals, but I gain like 2 lethals, which turns me into a killing machine, quite frankly. The breacher drone, a lot of fun. Way too much fun, actually.
That thing's insane. The breacher drone, you just throw it in a hallway, it flies.
D-Day very well,
maybe.
maybe,
Shoot out of
man.
the air. I didn't know that yesterday. I know you said you tried it.
I shot my own drone down accidentally. I was pulling in somebody in cover. They were in perfect chest high cover. I let the drone fly out, and it follows a direct path. It doesn't have the craziest range.
Damn it, is that magazine canon or not? I'm gonna lose my mind. I need to know if that's a canon magazine. For the love of God. Someone, I need the answer. Wow, his stream is fucked.
What shoes am I wearing? What kind of gloves am I wearing in this loadout? How do I want to play? Am I stationary? I might have the strafe speed shoes on. Get my shoulders working. We heard Shotsy talk about the tac stance.
DMZ's way better in Season 6. They made some good changes.
We cannot stress this enough, friends. You're going to be schmooving in this game like you may have never moved before in COD.
It's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm so excited. I want to hear what you think as well as the fact that you can turn a pistol basically into an SMG. You don't need a perk. You don't need to have that on. You can literally do that yourself with guns and get it to the way that you want it. I mean, running basically a secondary SMG with an AR. I mean, that's just stunning.
Does it can't a little bit?
Too, with like the aftermarket weapon attachments as well with the weekly challenges.
Yeah,
so
bit right on his stream struggling, unfortunately.
That you have with your gun, but we saw the Renetti. It's already insane. I saw a tweet from Scump on the timeline.
Yeah, they're gonna try and fix it.
Renetti, so when you turn that into an SMG, I mean, it's gonna be crazy. The world's your
Maybe,
oyster.
maybe
It's
not.
going to be absolutely incredible. Ali,
The
were a thing, you know,
AEK and the AN94.
My bad. But yeah, like I was watching my dad.
Larry
play,
Vickers
like,
did some
I don't
tests
know,
with
like,
both
it was
those
a corner
guns,
racer
and he
for
thought
me, but I
that
never
he
really
thought
got
the
to
burst
it.
on the
And so, like, now,
on the
as a
AEK
23-year-old getting to
971
know
was
these maps and kind of,
was
like,
better
have
than the
nostalgia
AN94.
of, oh, I kind of recognize this, like I kind of know this map, but like not knowing every nook and cranny just yet, and like so it's still kind of new to me, but it's also nostalgic at the same time.
And to Ali's point, like think about running around.
Yeah, there's some good Milsim skins for sure, dude. 100%. There's a lot of like, especially in that multiplayer trailer. I broke them down in that video I did the other day. If you just look at on my channel, all MP trailer weapons, like I have a section there where I look at some of the operators we saw. Like we saw some good operators.
It's gonna play a bit different than.
I'll show them off in my videos with the beta too. Like
That's the most important thing we've been.
We're gonna inspect the shit out of these guns.
How does it feel? How does it feel? It feels really good. It's very, very smooth. To your point.
Aiden with the 20. Thank you, brother. Codename Pizza dropped the Zombies gameplay trailer. Oh, did he really? Sick, dude. Codename Pizza is his name? Should I look it up? Thank you, Aiden. Appreciate it. And really appreciate the membership also, brother. Codename Pizza, huh?
So the game itself in general has sped up tremendously. We were messing around with attack styles yesterday as well.
Codename
your weapon. I'm running a big
Pizza.
×8 scope, right?
Is it Twitter or is it?
If I want to hit those more CQB situations.
Is it probably Twitter, right? Oh, okay.
Screens up.
Live.
Use a weapon with a big scope in close range, whether it's an LMG, whether it's a sniper. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it's still really nice to have choices as a player. We've got so many options here. So much fun.
Yeah, I think
yeah, Rocket and Thirst look pretty dope.
I think coming off the back of what we saw on the desk, it's the choices that you can make. And I think balance is such an important thing. I think in any Call of Duty game, balance is key, especially when you're going up against players who do have a choice of
Holy shit. It's DMZ with zombies? Okay.
Really going for.
Let's see. G36. Hell yeah, dude. That looks beautiful. Like the graphics are gorgeous. Oh, it's the hammer. Oh my god. My baby. We didn't hear anything about DMZ. This is zombies right here. Yeah, they're gonna keep supporting DMZ. I'm sure it'll be brought over at some point. Because eventually you're gonna run into a spot where like you're gonna need to bring in new weapons and operators. Otherwise, it's just gonna get stale. Because I'm at a point with that now where like I've used every gun. You know, you need the Modern Warfare 3 weapons. You need the Modern Warfare 3 operators. Attachments, things like that. So they're gonna have to do it. And if Zombies is already here and DMZ, you know, they're similar. Look, it's all the same shit from DMZ. Like, it is. You're right. It is DMZ, just zombies. So they'll easily be able to bring in DMZ, and I'm guessing it'll be next year sometime. They'll bring it in when they get it to a spot where they can bring it over and they have it in a cleaner, like a more refined state. The graphics look gorgeous. Although, is that what gun is this? That's an ACR, okay. With a 100-round drum on it, huh? Like Rainbow Six Outbreak, yeah, I was thinking the same thing, except Rainbow Six Outbreak kind of sucked. Yeah, I think so, Sandalo. Yep. No, the new Warzone map is not Verdansk. Alright, so see, that's cool. Like, you're not just fighting zombies. You're fighting, you know, there's still AI. Like, there's that PMC faction that you're going to fight, too. Alright, this map does look frickin' awesome, though. Pack-a-punch weapons, yep. See, look, it's all the same DMZ assets, for sure. So, like, there's no way they don't bring over DMZ eventually. They already have all the weapons. And, like, all that's being brought over. So, let's, like, be realistic. They'll bring in DMZ probably sometime in 2024. Probably like a March-ish time frame, I'm guessing. I mean, it does look cool. I really enjoy the PvP aspect of DMZ also, though. I feel like this is something I'll definitely play. But the thrill of the PvP portion is why I love DMZ. HK Chonker. This map gives me Tarkov vibes. Oh, shit. That operator's pretty dope, too. Yeah, dude. This is legit DMZ with zombies. They're gonna bring it. DMZ will come over. Probably by next, like, March or summer, I bet. Yeah, hopefully legit. See, that's a clean site. Some of these sites are pretty clean. Man, this is when you need a little PKP action right here, huh? Yeah, it does look chaotic. I dig it. The operators look awesome, dude. Looks like Outbreak and DMZ put together. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. The operators look so cool. Zombies would run from the PKP. Yeah, I mean, if they're smart, they would for sure. Isn't that an MW2 site? Yeah, you're right. It did look very similar to that one that you unlocked with the M13, but it also kind of looked a little different. Maybe it's just how it is on the engine. I don't know. Hopefully we get this gun in Warzone. Yeah, those are pack-a-punch guns? Okay. Scary Dave, the third in his house. How's it going, brother? Why no one use PKP? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Origin 12. The model looks sick here, yeah. Hell yeah. Looks really good. Right? I don't know. Yeah, I'd be running a PKP night and day right now. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 had like I don't know, I don't really know, man. I think you're right. There was potential there and it just never happened. Was it a stage reload? Maybe it's just for, maybe it's a perk or like a field upgrade thing or whatever. Same as slide canceling. Is that a SCAR or an ACR? It was an ACR. Like, that's right there is an ACR. No, I don't know. I can't tell with these goofy camos. So that means there's gonna be new attachments then, because like, look at the handguard and stuff. That's a very different SCAR handguard, if it is in fact a SCAR. I feel like it's an ACR with similar animation, but the charging handle does look like a SCAR charging handle, so I don't know. Gotta see it without the goofy camo. Make sure you're live, Chase. Make sure it's live. Sometimes YouTube is like doing this thing where you're not live. Yeah, you're right, Ram Rapster. There's new attachments then on it. Like that was not a handguard that we had in Modern Warfare 2, or a barrel, or the mag. Alright, there's the ACR. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's like open world zombies. I'm sure it'll be... It's like Outbreak, essentially. Which... I mean, it looks fun. Like, I'm not gonna... It looks fun. Like, I'll mess with it here and there. That's a Bushmaster in 408, I think. Now it's a G36. True, Oberchin. World at War was freaky. I remember playing that day one. See, like, they're even bringing it back to LTVs and shit. Like, ooh, it's like dusk setting. So I think they even said we're gonna get like kind of different daytime, nighttime cycles, right? So this is dusk. Yeah, definitely a good mode to level guns. I mean, I can definitely see having some fun with it for sure. But the PvP thing for DMZ is what I love. Alright. So here's the SCAR, you're right. That's a different handguard, man. That is a new handguard then. Yeah, that's a new handguard, like, barrel attachment on that. So they must have attachments for the Modern Warfare 3 weapons that are compatible with the Modern Warfare 2 weapons? It kind of looks similar to like a Midwest Industries extended handguard, but not really. Oh, it's the D-Day operator. Of course we can't get a look at it though. That's pretty cool. I don't know if it's the Scar hammer. I mean, it could be. It did have a drum on it, so that may be correct. So I don't know why they would show Modern Warfare 2 guns in this. I think you're right. Probably was the hammer. Alright, that was pretty sick, honestly. See,
so what you just saw there was just a little snippet of that story mission intro, and what's really exciting again about this opportunity across the open world is, like Kevin was saying, is we want to bring that story to the forefront. These story missions have handlers from the Modern Warfare world, from the Black Ops world, Cold War world that you might see, some new friends along the way as well, and they're going to help you on this story and these missions that take you across the big map. Lots of different activities and cool things to do. Awesome cinematics and well. And again, the whole point of this is that if you're new to being a Zombies player, we want you to experience that story. We want you to get into it. But if you're seasoned and you just want to jump in and kill some zombies, you can free roam and do that and then jump to the story later. We really have embraced that open world sort of feeling across this. And that's really the exciting thing is it kind of
hammer, IAR, yeah, same thing.
Modern Warfare 3 is about options.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's becoming more and more, prevalent to me as I'm hearing you guys talk about this like throughout the day. Super awesome and great to see that like those.
So hopefully that handguard is compatible with the other Scars.
But, Zombies has been a mode that's been in the game for such
Rocket's
a long
a beast, dude.
It's really. It runs side by side.
Yeah, the operators are super
to
clean.
Call of Duty and its incredible legacy. But there are still players that are going to be new to this, that are coming into this with a fresh set of eyes for the first time.
Why is that,
What's
Dave?
in store for them? Because, this could be a little jarring, right? There's a lot of stuff going on over here.
Absolutely. So zombies can be pretty intimidating, and we know that there might be a lot of players who might only play Modern Warfare, or DMZ, or Warzone. So we've built this mode to make sure that they can have success and have fun, and also support our veteran audience. So
and on a brand new
map, and we'll talk about that.
The map
later.
looks pretty sick.
Here, for this mode, we've broken it down into 3 tiers of difficulty. So you're going to infill on the outer edges, and this is kind of like lower level difficulty. And new players can really hang out here for the duration of a match and have a great time. But our advanced players are going to want to try to get into the center of that map as soon as possible. That's where Zakeo threw that vial and started this entire incursion.
What an arm on him.
Yeah,
I gotta say.
Yeah.
He yeeted the vial.
What an arm on him.
Now we have a hot zone.
That's good stuff.
Yep.
And now we have to pay for it. All right, well then let's look at the flip side of that one though, right? Because we talked about the new players, how we get those folks into the game and have them playing something outside of their comfort zone, so to speak. But one thing that we know is that there are core Zombies fans that love this experience.
Yeah, I'll play it.
So what
I mean, it looks, zombies with like modern weapons, I'm all for it.
Well, how do you bring all those core zombie Treyarch features?
Be great for like leveling up weapons and stuff like that. Just like
we've done just that. You can
get a crew and have a carefree time is always fun.
We've got the Pack-a-Punch, the Pat Machine. All of these things are spread out across this ginormous map, and as you go in, it's up to you. Where do you want to buy them?
I love that customization screen. It's fire.
Loadout. How do you want to tackle this world? But those zombies
Come on,
are
Espresso.
super key
Inspect
to
it.
making this feel fresh.
Inspect
and really
the AN-94,
that
please.
sort of open world feel. As you get more powerful.
The Bren
again,
looks. The Bren's gonna be a beast, dude. Fast rate of fire on that.
As well as buy stations as well.
Why is he using the blueprint though? It's so ugly.
100%, which you may not have had in other zombies. So that's where we've married them together in interesting ways. But
it's awesome.
The most important core feature, of course.
It's a sweet new feature, folks.
What?
Is our cereal. You can't find this in the map. I wish you could.
Can you do a 6 spear conversion? Of course I
It's here
can.
Call of Duty Next. It has some awesome features. It's got a UV light, alternate.
Probably gonna save conversions for release though. We'll see.
I've stolen this.
I mean,
This
a
is
crate.
mine.
I'm not talking about a single box. I'm
Yeah.
talking a single crate.
Oh, wow.
What came off the truck? Do you know?
Wow.
And shout out to Off Limits
Yes,
Cereal for making
fantastic.
this with the box bespoke for Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, and it's a woman-owned business.
I mean, I like the open world as DMZ goes.
Yeah.
You know, I
So
gotta miss the
I would be
PvP
remiss
element.
to not hit on one of the really core features for our Zombies
Oh, yes.
players. And that's
Headquarters,
the Wonder
yeah.
Weapon, guys.
Yes.
I need to
From World War II,
Yeah,
yeah.
so, of course, we have a Wonder Weapon, and it has been custom made again for this
It
open world
is,
experience.
yeah. I mean, it's definitely a.
I'm gonna let you just look at it for a
It's
second.
hard to see with that
Yes,
goofy
it's
blueprint,
huge.
though.
It's absolutely amazing. So the Scorcher again is built for demolishing the highest density of zombies you've ever seen.
But again, like if the Russians were gonna bring back the AN-94, they wouldn't bring it back in its original design, right? Especially because one of the main reasons it wasn't adopted, A, was the price, but also because the Russian military, like, just the soldiers preferred the 74M, right? It was 74 platform. So if you want an AN-94, you gotta have it easily. It would make sense to have like a 74 or 100 series receiver with
what makes Zombies so
the
special,
inner workings of an
especially
AN-94.
with this new open world field, is
So that actually makes sense to me.
Is this? It's not a one and done game mode. So how
Nah,
is
dude,
Modern
the
Warfare
AK-12
3
sucks in
Zombies
real life.
Gonna push that forward and take the next step in terms of what keeps players coming back for more every time.
74M with Zenico attachments is superior to an AK-12. AK-12 is garbage.
Exfil mode.
Shit doesn't retain zero. The handguard's all over. It's just a really bad
You're not
gun.
going to be that successful. You're going to have to play a lot over and
It
over.
looks cool in video games. It looks cool in real life, but it's performance-wise,
Successfully exfil, so you can come back.
it's
in
kind of
next time
shit.
With hit the ground running with the right stuff.
Yeah. And when you talked to me, we mentioned it before, we saw Zakayev yeet the vial. in
Uzi as a
cinematic.
secondary, yeah.
That has created the
Well,
incursion
that
zone,
that version of
hot
it is, at
area
least.
we saw a little bit of on the TAC map. Can you talk to me about how you know, the storm will play into the map, what that vial did, and what the gameplay, you know, repercussions are going to be for the player there?
Yeah, so this thing is in the map, and it's the source. It's spreading the dark aether. So it will always be there in the map. It's going to dictate this time limit. At 45
So you get
minutes,
the spirit level 7, so should be able to unlock that in the beta tomorrow.
A lot of zombies.
And it gets really intense.
So it's a
The
total
Bren
1
at 10.
hour
Session.
limit. Yeah, 1 hour.
ACR at
session.
12.
Again, those 24 players.
It goes back to getting in, you know, again, player pacing. You want to stay on the outer edges.
I'm hoping the
Also, you
PKP
wanna
is
challenge
like
yourself
a base
going to
gun.
medium and high threat, but the Aether Storm waits for no one, and it will come, and it will make the zombies
Probably be like a
stronger,
level
and that's part of the challenge and fun. Is, are we
18
going into the
cap or
storm to
something week
cleanse
1.
it? Yeah. Are we avoiding it?
What are we going to
Are
find
we
in
getting
there?
the hell out of
What's
Dodge?
the exfil
What
plan?
are we
Yeah.
doing here?
What are we doing here?
Is really where you get into a lot of fun.
And really too, when you think about that heat map for zombies, part of that is going to be gearing up. You said you're spending, you know, a lot of players will be spending a lot of time on the outer edges of the map or in the yellow.
Yeah.
Everyone who's reviewed the
collecting the right
the
things that
AK-12,
we need
like
to
the
have a
YouTubers,
successful infill. But one of the most exciting
not a
things
good
about
gun.
that is how weapons will carry over from match to match.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're familiar
True,
with
true,
DMZ,
true.
we have contraband weapons, so everything
True, Rylan.
you're finding in the match you can take out, bring it with you. We
Item persistence.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have insurance slots, but we've really taken that.
Wasn't
to
the
next
Bass
level with
B
all
the
zombies
AUG?
upgrades. So in the past, you've had to do all that just in game, you lose
As
it.
far as
Now, all of those things
the
have
name,
been
I'm not sure what it was
poured
called in
into
Modern
a
Warfare 2.
consumable version called Acquisition. So things like Pack-a-Punch, weapon rarity, ammo mods, wonder weapons.
Yeah.
All of those things you can find in the match, and you can decide to use them then, or you could take them out and just start the next match, load up, pack a
Infill
punch,
hot.
drink
Yes.
4 perks immediately, and now you're good to go. Like, you're going all the way into the high threat.
Straight into the red zone, juiced up on perks, right? Already got your
Quite a
weapon.
difference.
Fire
right?
selector breaking.
But what was the, I guess, like inspiration? Was it just, hey, let's just try something creative, different, fun, do what Zombies has always done and push the bar?
Yeah, it's just like introducing this different kind of pressure with the time limit, but then now giving players this additional ability to bring things in is huge.
Yeah, it's part of that. How do you use new players and seasons players, right? It kind of relates to rounds. If you're familiar from that, is like when you get into the higher zones and you have more of that arsenal, that's for those seasoned players. They're going to feel it, and they're going to want that challenge. Well, you know what? There's a big challenge there, so you better be loaded up on a bunch of stuff coming in to really succeed.
All right, we're getting into the lightning round here. Finally, Miles, I asked you before. You said that Zombies is all about discovery, and it is. We know those secrets, those Easter eggs are out there lurking in the world. But of all the secrets, again, I'm going to pressure you.
Going back to the well here, Steph.
What can you tell us? What should we be looking out for?
You know, I can't get into...
Dude, I mean, I can't look. I don't really know what to say about the N94 because I've only seen this goofy diamond blueprint for it. So, like, tomorrow we'll. If it's unlocked tomorrow in week 1 of the beta, like, we'll inspect it and look at it. Like, the non-diamond version looks cool.
We're already planning some fun stuff to come later as well.
Well, look,
you're not getting it out of us.
You know what? Steph might be trying to dig deep.
The XM7 looks really nice, though. I don't like the LWRC 45.
What do you tell us about all the monsters that we have coming up here? Because there seems like there's some wild ones.
That's a better. See that one right there. That build he's using looks like a UMP. So I'm assuming they have like same as Modern Warfare 2019. They have the blueprint that makes it look like a UMP.
Fill up this map anywhere you go.
Or there's an actual UMP in the game also. Not sure.
All of our other awesome enemies. So Hellhound, our Mimic, who can disguise himself as a cache in the map, so you have to be careful. The Disciple, he buffs.
That was me this morning.
It was Dave, but again,
zombies and life training.
there's two things here. We've only seen the diamond version of it. Haven't really seen anybody use the base version without just like straight black.
He's about
and we also don't know what kind of unlocks, like attachments are for it. So
he's now thrown some crawlers.
there's a lot of like question marks for sure.
The dingle dangles.
He can't fit in buildings anymore. He's so big, so he needs those guys to go inside.
But this is when you talk about like that opportunity of open world. Is okay. You think you're gonna be safe? I'm gonna run inside. No, absolutely not. The Abomination will send in these little creatures.
All right, I'm gonna hit the bathroom.
Explode
Guys.
and flush you out. So really, it's do you want to die by the lasers outside, or do you want to die by these zombies?
Be right back.
Again, it's up to you.
Your choice.
It's your choice.
Choose your own adventure.
That's right.
But perhaps more terrifying than monsters even for the first time. There are humans in Zombies as well.
The real enemies all along.
So this enemy PMC group
absolutely.
Is in the world.
That's another, again, important to the story when you go back to Sakayev and this Terminus Outcomes PMC group. They're his muscle that he's hired. They found that Ethereum. They want more in true sort of bad guy fashion, and they are across the map. So for the first time, you're going to be able to, if you want, fight these AI. There's gameplay loop tied to them where there's a progression on that side. And you can run into them. You can avoid them if you want. If you just want to chill out and shoot zombies all day, that's great. You want to mix it, that's cool. Or the coolest thing is to take a horde of zombies, and Kevin loves to say it's like a hornet's nest, which it is you shoot a few, you get a big horde of them.
They're upset.
And you basically train them right into the human
that's
AI.
cool. Okay.
And it's basically the zombies are third-partying.
Yes.
Right? Which is awesome. So we're 100% team zombies, and you just kind of sneak by as they're causing all the carnage so you can loot, get what you need, and get out. But it's really just, I can't express the moment when you unleash your own zombie horde on the human AI. It's really satisfying.
Awesome. I can't wait. Well, you guys saw it after the Zombies trailer earlier, but in a couple of minutes, Lottie's going to give you all the details on the Soul Harvester weapon blueprint. Stay tuned. That thing is absolutely absurd. It's 100% something that you're going to want to see in Zombies Day 1. But I have some other news. We got a little taste of that big map that you guys keep talking about. I am excited to announce that the big map you saw here teased in Modern Warfare Zombies was actually your very first look at the brand new map coming to Warzone. We're deep diving into Battle Royale coming next.
Oh boy, it's going to be
tuned.
Awesome stuff. Firstly, Kevin, Miles, I want to thank you guys so much for your time. Your passion is infectious. Your love for this is truly inspirational, and I'm excited to try it out.
I wish we could stay and talk about it. Yes.
I think we could
draw your self-portrait.
Well,
Kevin drew some
All right,
lovely
we are
zombies
back.
artwork
I
today
think we
that
could talk about this all
will be
day.
debuting later.
It's going to be awesome. I'm sure everyone's so excited to jump into zombies. And thank you guys
Buff
so much
Chair
for sharing
Gaming
that
is
love for
honestly
this. And
super
that, of course,
underrated.
wraps up our Modern Warfare Zombies portion of this show here. But next up, it's Warzone with live Warzone gameplay and new map
Warzone
details are gonna
next.
be
Hell
coming
yeah,
your
dude.
way. But first, a quick word from our sponsors.
Call of Duty Next, brought to you by HyperX, the official peripheral partner of Call of Duty. We're all gamers. TCL, play like a pro on the big screen with TCL Q-Class QLED TVs, up to 98 inches. Movement, the official timekeeper of Modern Warfare 3. Go to mvmt.com/.
Bet they're getting ready for Warzone now.
Edition Watch Collab. Backbone, level up your play with Backbone and Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. And Lovesack. Lovesack Stealth Tech is a proud partner of Call of Duty Next, bringing unparalleled immersive surround sound to your at-home
Yeah,
gaming
I hear ya.
experience.
Scary Dave.
Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames, messieurs, welcome back to Call of Duty Next. Zombies! Where do we even start? Oh my god! I mean, it's what? We've got the spiritual successor to
BR.
Cold War. We've
Urgistan is the map.
we've got zombies.
Confirmed. Hell yeah,
Big
dude.
old look at what they called the big map. Did you notice at home when you saw that screen grab? Oh, that's a big map. That's the sort of map I could see 100-something players jumping into and fighting until the very last man.
Tomo.
Guys, zombies, let's get into it. The ray gun on desk right now obviously is very, very appropriate. It looks sick. It looks fun. I mean, I cannot wait, frankly.
I think the big thing is that it's almost like a gateway for others who have never played zombies before. It's Warzone type of style. You have also ether, waves of ether
they're getting ready
coming in that
for-
make your life a lot harder, as if zombies wasn't hard enough. But just there is something for everybody.
Unfortunately, there's no one there that's gonna run anything tactical. I don't know who to watch.
Pro players,
What am I drinking? It's these polar seltzers.
Our good buddy Sim.
They're just
tweeted
like,
about it, saying zombies
it's just
look sick. It does
basically
look sick.
flavored
You're
water.
Absolutely right, but Ali,
0
this is
calories.
like, we're gonna pull up as a squad. We're gonna have our own whip. All of our skins are involved. We can enjoy
Delicious.
cinematic story moments, and then we can get absolutely into the action and play around with the zombies.
Absolutely.
Just
not.
carbonated
You're gonna be on
flavored
the outskirts
water.
For a hot minute.
So this is
Don't worry.
orange vanilla flavor.
Yeah, don't worry.
Delicious.
Me and Ant will take all of the really difficult hordes as we head towards the center. And it kind of gives me, because I played a lot of Outbreak, so I am.
Yeah,
curious
Rocket
as
looks
to,
awesome.
Like, they talk about the 3 different levels. Like, how serious are we talking about the jump?
Looks like
between
I'll
those
still be
levels, you
using
know what I'm saying? So
the
I'm
M4
really
from
excited
Modern
to jump
Warfare
in.
3.
Well, what I
Love
found
it.
like really interesting was the way that you can exfil with weapons and bring them back later on, right? Because like we can have strategies like you can get all the perks, I'll get a crazy weapon, Ali gets another
I'm
crazy
gonna be
weapon,
bull
and then we
pupping
might
that
get
PKP
instantly
left
go to
and
the
right,
hot
man.
zone. So zombies
Oh,
looks
man,
amazing,
I am sore.
Those monsters were terrifying. We heard the devs so passionate talking about how insane the zombies are going to be.
And
in
malt
this
liquor.
game. That's what I get most excited about. I just want to see that whole horde come towards me. I want to have
No,
that
these
crazy
are alcohol
scorcher,
free
light
and they're
them all up,
delicious.
And get to the action
Orange
right away.
vanilla
They
seltzer with
have
other
those
natural
layers
flavors
everybody. If you're new to
for
zombies,
depth
you can
and
stand on the outside,
complexity.
loot up, and
0
take your time.
calories.
So a bunch of
I
different
drink so much
elements to
damn
this
water. I
zombies.
needed something like
Super
flavored.
excited.
Certainly are tons of elements to be excited for, and we're also so excited to announce the
Ice,
sold
yeah,
out
I've had
situation
ice. I like ice
edition
too.
Blueprint for the Modern Warfare 3 Vault Edition. This gun is stunning. It will be
These were like I got 2 for 12, 2 for $11 for 12 packs. So I got
and comes to Modern Warfare 3
the black raspberry is my favorite so far, but I got the orange vanilla and the lime the other day. Like they're pretty good.
You when the Haunting launches, because in addition to the traces and custom death effects, it will help you collect souls faster in a special upcoming event. Stay tuned. And you can turn those souls in for rewards as well. So when Modern Warfare launches, the blueprint is going to come with the dead wire ammo mod that lets
Dude,
you
hell
launch
yeah,
from
man. How do I get this?
You mean to tell me there is an actual weapon that can fetch me their souls? I just wanted to get it.
I'm gonna run that.
Sorry,
Get it
guys.
in, didn't he?
Plenty though. Still coming up later today. COD Next doesn't finish just yet. We've got a day of Call of Duty action ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. Immediately following Next, we will be Code Bowl 4, coveted Code Bowl trophy, which has actually been in space, funny enough. 100% of the net proceeds.
Are we still
from
streaming
today's
okay?
tournament will go toward placing more veterans into high quality jobs.
Okay.
Now, we have
That was weird.
a lot of Call of Duty fans. We've actually got a short message from someone who wants to say a very, very quick hello to all of you.
¿Qué rollo plebada? Puro Modern Warfare 3 y pura WP. Se viene algo chingón.
Peso Pluma, thank you very much.
Thank you ever so much. I mean, pretty cool actually, isn't it? I love how many people are so interested, obviously.
Who is that and what the hell did he say? Peso Pluma. Who is that? What the hell was that? I'm so...
I'll tell you
What?
Right now,
They have like zero context. What was that?
during this next hour, we will have our streamers try to complete a series of challenges while in the middle of Battle Royale. Now, there
That
are
was
9
interesting,
challenges,
chat.
and with them come 9 opportunities for you, the viewer, to have a chance to win a 65-inch.
I have no idea who Peso Pluma is.
Look at these. Okay, we need to talk quickly about how these.
He's a
potentially might
musician?
go down.
Okay.
Did you catch any
Oh,
glimpse
that
of
was
any of
that
those
was just
challenges? What do we think?
they didn't set that up at all. They're just like, we have a special message from a special person. Then he just speaks Spanish and like they're like, yeah, that was great. Moving on, like no acknowledgement as to who he was. Love it. I bet they didn't even know.
What is that?
Hold on.
It's a train you could drive, guys. More on that later. But
English.
we did this last week, so when our streamers are involved in that big old
What's
game of
that
Warzone,
from,
we
Rush
keep an eye on
Hour or
the
something? I
challenges.
can't
And
remember.
If you do manage to complete that bingo card of Mania, you might have a chance to win television. Very exciting stuff.
Oh, look at the riser. Fuck, that's so sexy, dude.
Submit a tweet using the hashtags #COD NEXT,
Risers,
hashtag
risers.
TCL
Hell yeah.
Sweepstakes. For each challenge completed by our streamers during the TCL Power Hour, a winner will be randomly selected from all eligible entries received.
The Los Alamos Cartel are the new sponsors.
We'll be keeping you guys
Oh,
updated on
fuck.
challenges as
That
we
was
see
good.
them
Game
come in,
over.
but
That was awesome.
Take
Dude,
a screenshot of a challenge
awesome.
being
What a
completed
line.
and tweet
Holy
into
shit.
#COD NEXT and hashtag
The Los Alamos Cartels are the new sponsors. Oh, it's
very
true, dude. They didn't set it up. They didn't say who he was or anything.
Quick word from our sponsors, and then
That
it's
was
back
wild.
with Golden Boy and Stephanie at the desk with a very, very special guest, Raven. And then it's time for Warzone. Don't go too far.
Call of Duty Next, brought to you by Little Caesars, a proud partner of Call of Duty
I want
Next
17
and
riser
Modern Warfare 3.
on my
NVIDIA
red
GeForce.
dot.
Level up your Modern Warfare 3 PC experience with performance multiplying DLSS3 and latency reducing reflex. Herman Miller Embody gaming chairs are being
Dude, that's my favorite operator so far.
Entire portfolio of products at hermanmiller.com/gaming. And Elgato, a proud partner of Call of Duty Next.
Welcome back, everyone, to Call of Duty Next, and it's now time to talk about something I know all of you people at home are excited to talk about. It's Warzone, and what we should all expect in the next chapter as we go into Modern Warfare 3. At the desk, we're now joined by Ted Timmons. He's the Senior Creative Director at Raven Software. Ted, it is a pleasure to have you here, my friend. How you feeling, man?
This is something else. I can't wait to show you what Raven's been
250 players,
it's
you know,
something.
it's kind of
It's
big.
something, yeah.
It's just a couple close
Call of Duty, Sandalo? Yeah, I saw
Have a cup of
Around,
tea.
yeah, cup of tea.
You know, do our thing.
I got
Yeah.
you. Go for a good cuppa. Now that I actually think about it.
We're in the right place.
Yeah, they
We're
look
all
sick,
fine.
dude.
Yeah, we definitely are. But yeah, we're really excited to
Call
have
of Duty
you,
chat and
and,
Discord,
and
guys.
talk
Rocket,
all things
Team
Warzone.
Rocket, hell yeah,
I know
dude.
everyone's chomping at the bit to get this information.
They are, and we teased it a bit earlier. There's a new
Big
map
Verdansk
coming to
vibes.
Warzone
Love it.
later this year. I'm happy to say. But Ted, tell us where we're headed.
Ready? Welcome to Urzikstan.
Ooh, okay.
Where the Middle East.
Take a
meets
look.
Eastern
Here's
Europe.
Urzikstan.
This is it. We've been
got-
waiting. We've been sort of hinting all day long.
Nice.
Hinting all day
Looks
long,
like a good
little bit
map.
For the last week. It's of course got 11 unique
11
POIs
unique
here.
POIs, all seamlessly integrated. Brand new map, full of
I feel like this is one they've been working on since 2019.
And you mentioned this is where the Middle East,
Stair Simulator.
Europe, a little bit, Eastern Europe,
Yeah.
a little bit. And Urzikstan will, of course, be familiar
Yes.
to many Modern Warfare players as a central location from the campaign, of course,
That's
where
epic,
Farah
dude.
is from.
Yes. This is my personal favorite point of interest, Zaravan City.
Okay.
You've got the huge construction site with the crane that's got an ascender. If you look carefully,
Hell yeah.
you might see a zip line or two, which we'll talk about
Oh,
Yeah,
a little
zip
later.
line, you say.
I saw that, and that definitely caught my eye. But any opportunity
Zip lines
to
suck,
also
man.
be
I miss my
more
Verdansk
Russian
building where we just held the
with that
stairs.
Industrial spin. I kind of like the Sorokin industrial.
Yeah,
The
this
good
is
old
the
days.
northern side of the
Yeah.
map. Again, when we think about something like Warzone, you need those industrial districts. We got pop-off power. I
think it's a
mentioned
Glock
previously about
21,
creators that they'll be
Keanu.
popping off here. I'm
Pop
sure
off on
later
pop off?
today. Yeah,
That's going to be a thing.
That's how it
wonderful point
works.
of interest. This is Shahin Manor. again, like really built.
All right, there's there's the AN94 without the goofy ass diamond shit on it.
Awesome interiors here. I've had some really fun.
Well, I have no idea if that magazine's
here.
canon. It's gonna drive me. It's literally gonna drive me fucking insane until I can
next
see
to
it.
each other. There's a train line running through it. This is sort of in the centralized area of the map, so we expect this to be a hot drop.
Yeah, Old Town, Low Town, put nearby one another. Of course, we've got this beautiful ruined architecture, sort of a bit of those touches across the map here.
There's the NG7.
I'm hearing this is your favorite POI.
So they've got Modern Warfare 2 weapons, at least ground loot here,
back in
which is
Verdansk.
solid.
You can find me at the military base, and so these bunkers speak to me.
What's sticking out to me, looking at all of these different locations, is density. There's a lot in between different buildings, different locations. It really feels like there's going to be some fun opportunities to get some good fights in.
Yeah, it was one of our focus points, and I love this vista shot of the map, but it was genuinely one of our focus points was to say, how can we make a more dense map? Where
I'm going to tactically position myself on top of that building.
Regain. There's always some way like you can go and kind of call home. So that is coming across.
And we touch on. I think what's really interesting is you and I have talked. Warzone has been here for a number of years now. We've had a lot of opportunities to take those experiences, and it feels like you guys have really worked to apply.
Why would he drop the brand
to this map?
Yes, it's one of those things where when we start
or
to
the
talk
AN94
about the game, we always reflect on the many years of Warzone now and what our players have loved. So I think when players play, and you'll see this very shortly, there's little bits of every map that we've had to date, but at the same time, it has like a freshness to it. Like when we think about new maps, it has to have a newness at the very same time. So they're dropping in. This is it.
They're dropping in. This is the very first time you
they're
live gameplay from Urzik.
The risers look sick. Wow, he just got wrecked, dude. He got hit by the bunny.
Across the map too. So
the bunny hop.
I mean, they're warming up, but I've seen him crush with
Why is this not
shotties
live?
in
What's
MP,
happening?
so I have faith.
Always does. This is actually quite exciting to check out here, especially that, we got ourselves a little bit of a fight happening here. So I think Lupo does manage to get the better, and just again, it's
I love
so fluid. I think one of the points that is really sticking to me here is also just on that movement front as well, right?
The COS building, exactly, dude. True. We do miss COS. Maybe we can get him to come back.
Modern Warfare 3, Raven worked really closely with Sledgehammer to make
awesome.
sure all of those gameplay
You have to bug him on Instagram for me, Rylan, since I am. Oh, look at the riser. Oh, God, it's so beautiful. Riser.
Great partner, because we know when we
Boo, use the riser.
Battle Royale map.
The ACR looks clean as fuck, though. Good old bushy bush.
Everything needs to work well.
Oh, look at it. Look at it. It's gorgeous.
The classic Call of Duty feel, right? You're obviously going to be getting that here, but to see that, I guess would the word be parody? I guess I'm thinking of just basically seeing how
continuity.
Continuity is a better.
So Warzone looks very like OG Warzone-ish, which I love. This looks sick, dude. With no DMZ, I'm definitely gonna be,
And at the same time, we saw
or at least until they bring DMZ over, I'm gonna probably be back on the Warzone grind.
So not only is there a synergy with movement, there's also a synergy with the gameplay itself.
This is Warzone right now, Justin. Honestly, dude, I'm pumped. Everything looks awesome.
Like, hey, when players load into the game, like
it looks closer to Modern Warfare 2019 as far as like gameplay, and especially this map. Like Warzone looks more like it was in OG Warzone, which
This is one of my favorite weapons.
I love.
Pick up in
The
map
map especially looks really nice.
I hope
Big time Verdansk type
Yeah,
vibes.
let's see. I mean, I expect a lot of people to use this today. Oh, they're up in the crane.
They're in the crane.
Let's go.
Okay, so
That's where I'm gonna
the
be.
crane has a vertical
Wow,
ascender
her stream's looking
for
really
you to
clean.
get all the way up there.
Because it's such a good redeploy mechanic. You can literally use the map to redeploy. You can go up to the crane and jump off and go to wherever you want to go.
So he's just equipped a Guardian.
Yes.
Guardian.
Yeah, it does look very Verdansk-like.
I said I'd talk about it more in Battle Royale because I think this is something we're going to see a lot of.
Yeah,
today.
dude, risers
This is
are
a new kill
sick.
streak. Can you tell us a little bit more about how it's going to play out?
Yeah,
it's
Wow, it looks like OG Gulag. Very close, like similar-ish,
Just
which
maybe
is cool.
if he put it down, that could have been the area of denial that he actually needed to win that encounter. So it's very much about if you're being pushed or if you want to defend.
Yeah, everything looks really good so far.
to keep you safe.
You don't like the Rise or Chase?
not
Don't bring that
eliminating
negativity
players, but
into the
it's
chat,
that
dude.
stun effect.
You're a mod. I expect better from you.
Uh-oh, the Gulag.
Here's the cursed
fully kitted out gun as well?
9mm.
So this one's not. This is actually just a. I think it's.
I love that cannon aim. Is
So what's
sick.
interesting about the Gulag is we've gone back to this 3-lane experience that we've had.
So this is the brand new Gulag, simplified. It's 3 lanes.
You got plates in Gulag
Treat
too.
in the middle there that we didn't see. We might see it later. Can you tell us what we can expect?
So with this group of players, they are so good at this game. So we'll have to see if the Gulag lasts that length of time.
Might be back on the solo Warzone win vibes here. Chat.
Which was the overtime mechanic. But this time around, it's an ascender.
Oh,
the rope drops down
nice.
from above, and you can ascend and get out.
So it's kind of like
Riser
you know,
gang.
I'm a big pro wrestling guy, so it's kind of like escaping Hell in a Cell or something like that.
Yeah, he is. Maybe I'll partner with him and launch the buff brand.
That makes me very, very, very happy. But as we continue to see these players just like run around, they're being hunted currently. So we got a bounty up right now.
Yeah. So what I love about the bounty that we've updated is when they complete the bounty.
The riser could be a little shorter.
Yeah.
Fuck that,
they'll
dude.
actually
I
get
want a
one
big,
UAV
tall-ass
which
riser.
is a new mechanic that we've added for the bounty this time around.
The bigger the
So
riser,
this
the
was
better.
This was a bounty that you brought back from.
Bigger is always better, chat. Remember
I didn't
that.
see if it was the big game bounty or
Oh,
the
see,
normal bounty.
I was talking about Big Game Bounty. I
That's a
assumed
good
this
segue.
was Big Game Bounty. Can you talk to us a little bit about that contract, which is?
I am curious how the risers are gonna work. If like you can only for specific attachments have risers, or if you can put a riser on every like one times optic would be sick.
I don't know why they love it because it effectively marks the highest killed player in the game, but it's great for content.
Great
It's
for
got a great reward with the advanced UAV, so yeah, really happy.
We want to be
bring it back.
recognized for our hard work in game.
Oh, 100%.
You know?
I mean, I'm never going to get marked, so I'm cool. Like, I love the contract. I'm
Same
safe.
here. I'm good.
Safe, yeah.
I'm vibing, baby.
It marks the player with the most kills.
Most kills in the match, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And if you complete it, you get that advanced
The
UAV.
advanced UAV, which
Yeah,
is super powerful, great for the end game. Yeah.
Actually, now as the game continues to play out here, and our competitors kind of get the lay of the land, I find it to be really refreshing for these players that, you know, they were just toiling around in Modern Warfare 2 maps, old Modern Warfare 2 maps, but now they're going into something fresh and new. Was that like an objective for you guys with this map, to make it feel just fresh, to make it feel like you're jumping into this with a new pair of eyes?
So whenever we think about a map, you have to think about both the map and the gameplay. Like they're so intrinsically linked. So hopefully a little bit later on, we'll see some of the gameplay that we kind of hinted at. I saw the team before
Money
hinted
drops.
at the drivable train. Haven't yet seen if a team landed on that. But that's the newness, you know, it's the new map plus the new gameplay, and those things combined will yield today's experience that everyone's playing.
Yeah, and also feels like a lot of quality of life features, right? And also some great gameplay features that.
Yeah, the XM7 looks pretty sick.
Introduced into this that I'm also looking forward to, because traversal, the big thing in BRs, you got to be able to rotate effectively. If not, you're gonna get wiped out to the circle.
Seeing one right here,
And
actually. I see a zip line off in the distance. We're gonna get a better look at them here.
Better.
This is the crane we were talking about earlier. So that's the vertical.
So you can go up.
Yep.
Okay.
But for the first time, in addition to going up.
Put a riser on a Glock.
We're bringing those across from Al Mazrah, but then here's the
nice.
The new.
I was going to ask when we were going to get horizontal zip lines.
Yeah, so I mean, we were so happy to bring these into the map. It really fits the POIs and the layout of the land.
Yeah.
But also, you know, this group here, they're going to use them to push another team.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas for a lot of our players, they might use it to move away or evade a team. So it's got dual purpose. I'm sure we'll have encounters where they meet each other.
On the zip line.
Players on the zip line.
They go past.
They go past each other. Okay,
but you can use your AR. So.
But I mean, like, you should shoot.
Yeah. You could duel like an old British horse.
You can do like 10 paces, turn around, zip, and then just go and try and see if you can take each other out.
It's content.
No, that is really cool.
Especially over water, we saw them.
Yeah, the XM7 is in the game. Yep.
Buildings, we're gonna have them across the water. I think in terms of getting across this map, can you tell us anything about this map in terms of size, sort of what to expect for folks at home who aren't gonna maybe get a sense of it?
We did see it earlier.
What we did was, obviously, we always look at like the latest map. So we look at Caldera and Al Mazrah. So it's closer in size to Caldera, a little bit smaller than
slightly
Al Mazrah,
smaller than Al Mazrah,
but it's more dense. So it should feel like, in terms of land space and mass, it should still.
Dude, this map looks
And so when
sick.
you say dense, we mean to less open
spaces
between.
more packed. Yeah.
points of interest, of
Yes.
course.
And I'm even seeing it here. Like, there are some wide open spots where snipers can have a great time, but there's
Definitely
so
Verdansk,
much,
like urban
environment.
type of vibes, which
Has there
I'm
been
digging.
some like really cool play tests where everyone's just like scrapping it out in these like wild locations, close quarters?
Like I mentioned, you know, when we look at Low Town and Old Town, they're kind of like the rattier places. But you know, again, we'll talk about some of those gameplay mechanics that we've added to improve that. It's it has the train line that runs straight through it.
Okay.
So you'll be in Low Town, maybe just like getting into it with another team, and then another.
Based on what I'm seeing, Jake,
literally on the train.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring it over.
Potentially pushes the team through the.
Not right away. Probably
Old Town
March.
and Low Town, of course, are on that central landmass. And here's the train.
Speaking
of the train that stops in Old Town.
Yes. Yeah.
Ted, tell us about this. I feel like everybody downstairs is.
They saw the handbrake yesterday and were like, wait, what? There's a handbrake on the caboose? So if anyone at home doesn't know, the rear carriage is called a caboose. We've got the UAV tower, the buy station.
On the train.
On the
UAV
train.
buy station on the train.
And if you push the driver's carriage, you can go forward, backward, you can stop. But the nuance that these players will find out today is you're in the driver's carriage, you're driving, happy days, you know, you're the conductor. But if a team jumps on the back and throws that handbrake, you're going to have to go and engage.
That's cool. Okay, I didn't know that.
In a war, switching.
Yes. No, the handbrake controls it.
Controls all of it. So that's the massive.
You have to go back and.
So there's almost like a decision you have to make of like, well, do I want to put a body over there, have someone defend the handbrake, but then you might be running into a full squad. So there's some decisions players gonna have to make with these with this train.
Yeah, we had a great play test where I was on the train with a few others, and the train stopped, and we were like, hang on, we're here.
We're all here.
we're all here. So that can only mean one thing, yeah. So it's a great like realization moment.
Your detective work.
Yes. You're literally doing a head count. How many people
say present?
Yeah.
I like it, man. It does look like a modern, more modernized AN94. Makes sense.
Kind of parachute from building to building. They're on the move. I think they're getting to a buy station up here. Maybe pick up some gear. And Ted, which POI is this?
They're just above,
Imagine camping in the tactical train.
area.
Not camping, Chase. It's tactical position.
Like this has that kind of Al Mazrah like feel to it.
Sun Tzu would agree.
And of course, fictionally, in the Great Modern Warfare universe, Urzikstan shares a border.
Yeah, sliding looks fine.
It does.
Yeah. Okay, I just love how deep into the lore you are.
I am a lore head.
Yeah, I'm a lore head too, so it makes me very happy to see another fellow lore head.
When I watch these guys behind us, our awesome creators.
Yeah, the yellow pop-ups look clean.
You know, making their content about the storyline and the narrative. I love it. I'm so excited. And Ted, you always say, you know, they're the storytellers, and you know, you guys are providing them those raw materials to create, and I
we
love
refer
that.
to it as the canvas for them to paint on. You know, it sounds corny, but those are the kind of things that we think about when we think about the types of map and gameplay we want to create. And if you look carefully,
101?
already.
I don't know. I think
suppressed red dots that
if anything, they just make that a.
Classic minimap behavior will behave the same way in Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer.
I don't think it wouldn't really make sense. I mean,
that unsuppressed fire.
who knows? It could.
Has that added?
It'd make more sense to just be an ammo conversion for the cast-off 545.
Battle Royale. It's really important that you know where engagement.
Or the 103.
For a lot of players, it could be they want to avoid that area, or for other players, they want to move. Did we get?
Personal favorite, I believe this is the cash gulag.
Here we go. Let's have a look.
We love the money.
Well, let's see
Pick
how
up
this
as much
works
as you can.
out.
Let's see if the Ascender comes down. Let's see if they push. Or they're pushing.
I don't know if they're even going to have an opportunity
5
for it.
seconds.
These
Go.
guys.
Oh, let's go. That was good.
Oh, so
very
now that we
see the stress in her face.
She's like,
yeah. Now that we see the gulag, and of course, shout out to Chica for the clutch there. What are some things that we should be expecting for the gulag, because that was different.
That was different than what we saw before, Alex.
Yeah.
In fact, we got some video.
Here we go.
This is
the
the
map
OG
looks
gulag.
good.
This is what we're going to be playing most of the time in the 3 lanes. But Ted, for the first time, there might be some other gulags.
Yes, so maybe right on cue, we'll see the night vision gulag.
Oh shit, night vision gulag? Hell yeah,
so
dude.
This is something that can happen from time to time. It's a chance of it happening. And we have several of these, and I almost don't want to spoil too much. You talked about the cash one.
Yeah, we want to wait to see.
But like, and here's the Ascender that we've already mentioned. That if you can get on it and you can get out, you can be shot on the way up. You can be shot from below. Like,
but you can also get off of it and make a play as well.
Yeah, make a play.
That's cool. Okay.
We've seen some really interesting play tests. Of,
They could up the player count eventually, though.
Where the other player had jumped on the Ascender.
I could see them doing 150 or 200 eventually.
Eliminated them and then made it themselves.
It's like a little Matrix moment.
So I remember Blackout, they did 200 for a while.
Storytellers. We want our players to tell the story here.
Yeah, it's Call of Duty moments, right?
And we'll wait to see, you know, if we get some of those other gulags that we're talking about. But it's ultimately you bringing the, you know, implementation of the public event into the gulag mechanic. We're showing them off here today. It may not be like that at launch because we're still obviously in the Warzone.
Night Vision Gulag looks pretty sweet.
But we've got some exciting stuff planned.
And our streamers are
dialed in.
They're you know, there was a tone shift when we went into Warzone.
No, it's Urgistan, Teddy, but it looks like the map looks very very similar to Verdansk as far as like the dense urban type environment.
The passion and the time that they put into Warzone, you know, has to feel rewarding for you being a part of a team that has built this system.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, at Raven, you know, we have to cater to so many different player types. When you've got millions and millions and millions of people playing your game, you've got these creators who play 10 to 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. But equally, we know that we have people who jump on a Sunday with their buddies and just want to have some fun. So we always try and find that sweet spot of our mechanics, where something like the train, anyone can jump on the train and have a fun time with the train. Yeah. But equally, we've made changes, for example.
Oh, it's happening.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, hit the brake, hit the brake.
It's going to be chaos.
Okay, now I hope she turns around the front. Oh, she's getting pushed from behind.
Oh, we've got a lot of action.
Oh no! Oh,
I'm not sure that was the smart play.
No, they were both getting off of it.
Oh, okay.
That was smart. That was smart.
Okay.
Yeah, Noisy Butters was like, guys, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, not worth it. Oh man, that is going to be a sweaty drop.
Yeah, I mean, she was seconds away from pulling the brake there. And that would have just caused complete chaos.
Yeah, the A94 is in the game, yep.
And pretty soon here, we're going to have probably a winner of our first match. So hopefully we get the news.
Yeah, they mentioned that it's similar like location in Al Mazrah, yeah.
Checking out your favorite creator streams here at COD Next.
Really, really cool stuff. What else, I mean, like, should we be looking forward to here, right? Because I know, like, you guys are doing some creative things with, like, the contracts and different things like that to really get people in the game to move around, interact a bit more.
Hey, the RM277.
Yesterday, you know, we started talking about some of our quality of life improvements.
Yes.
And I think one of the biggest cheers we got from this group was that we bought pistols underwater. So if you're swimming underwater, you will always have a pistol. Nice. And I did not expect that to be the biggest cheer, but it shows the love that this group and I think our wider community, it's reflective of them too, have for like those small detail touches that just improve the gameplay loop as a whole.
Yeah, quality of life's definitely been top.
The Gulag from the campaign.
You know, building this map out, it's as you said, it's something that Raven thinks about. You know, building Warzone from the ground up.
This dude's still on the
those
premium
quality of life changes that we've even made in the live game in the last year.
Yeah.
Expect them.
Carrying them forward. So everything that you've played and seen, like we've made over 100 quality of life improvements to the Warzone of this year. Everything carries into the Warzone of the year ahead of us. So
yeah. And also, you guys also with some of the movement as well, right? Because I'm noticing like the slides are going a little far.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Like
So
yeah.
Across the board, like anywhere where we could just tighten it up. And
So the AN94 is like, it looks like it's more of a modernized version,
talk about that because
which makes
I said
sense.
earlier
So
that,
we'll look at
you
it
know,
tomorrow.
Warzone shares the same foundation, that foundational gameplay with Modern Warfare 3, so movement mechanics, all of those things. But you've put your own, you know, touch on specific things, tuned a little bit more specifically for PR. Do you want to talk to us a little bit about, you know, how?
Yeah, it looks like in this build they have like the Modern Warfare 2 guns for ground mode, which is cool.
Yeah. So on the Warzone side, we felt that this time around was an opportunity to have.
I love the buildings, bro.
Only for Warzone, because again, it's a big map. We have different player styles, different motivations. So
different experience too.
My personal favorite
It's combat
Hello,
skill.
I'm Iran.
Now,
Irwan.
I'm adding that because I like it. That is very much a perk.
I also like it. I am not going to go on the internet for several hours after this.
That's the beauty of perks. Is like the perk there should be variety. There should not be an optimized path. It should be that when you jump into the game, you don't know. You're going to be surprised when people have equipped. I expect some of this group will probably equip Shrouded, which is that when you get downed, you will automatically drop a smoke grenade.
That's cool.
Oh, that's cool. Shrouded, you drop a smoke grenade automatically. It's pretty solid.
Which is when you get shot and you take a hit, you move faster to get out of dodge. So.
Oh, that's cool. So good opportunities for, especially for like field, like a wide open field traversal. Get shot, get a speed boost, get down. Potentially a smoke comes down, your teammate can back you up.
There you go.
That's really
the
cool.
kind of variety that we're looking.
Yeah, the
for.
map looks
I will definitely
really
run the
nice.
Smoke bomb one because I know that is going to be me.
I'll run the evasion Perk.
You'll run the evasion one.
Drop some duos.
It'll be
There's gonna be some
super
interesting mixes.
Yeah, that's really cool, and it's almost like giving.
Damn,
the,
she
the
thought that was a
giving
full
the
auto
players,
gun.
Like, as it's been said time and time again, right? That freedom of choice to be able to get really clever with like how you want to approach that, and it feels like
play style.
tune that play style. Feels like
player agency. We want the stories, etc.
Yeah,
Rocking the
and we're back
Bren
in
05
Gulag
here.
again. Oh
Some
boy.
tactical crouching.
Okay.
Preparing for battle.
Will we see
Some tactical
the
crouching.
long rumored ascender? The mythical. It's going to be a myth by the end. No one's going to believe us that it is actually an ascender.
Got a Molotov out.
Players are
But
too
she's
good.
picking up that cash, so this is the cash gulag. But we're waiting to
Here
see.
we go.
how
1 second. The ropes come down. Grab it. Oh, she baited them. Oh, well played. Well played.
Baited.
Wow, yeah, she baited them really good there.
That's cool. You can just zip out of there.
I don't blame him. I would have done the same thing too. Just gone
It
straight
was a
for
honey
the rope.
pot. It was
Yeah,
like, oh, honey. I'm going to grab some honey.
But now she's got that cash, right? So
See ya,
she's got
Teddy.
Both of her. She's got one teammate down. She
That
might
girl
not
take
get
it
out of
seriously.
I think she's trying
get out of the gulag.
oh, someone just actually did a buyback, so she's got to be careful. Yeah, here you go. There's a fight going
Here
on.
we see maybe somebody.
Yep, you can see the unsuppressed red dots on the mini map as well.
Uh-oh,
The
she's
other teammate's
dead.
Down. Oh, she's pushing. Here we go.
This is ambitious because she's literally. I think. Does she have any help here? I don't think she does.
They're both.
Wow, she came back with.
Yeah.
You come back with your gulag guns. Pretty sick.
Big
Now,
dive to get out of there.
She make a run to that buy section. Yeah,
Nikari doing the hard carry here. Butters is back. She's just redeployed.
Yeah.
Very well played. That dive. I've been loving that we have the.
See, like
option
right
of
there is where I would be
sliding,
running
you know?
tactical
You can
in
do
those
some really
close
funny
quarters,
things
like
with the
pine corners and shit. Is when you run that cannon aim.
Love it.
That's gonna be a lot of fun to fuck around with.
Maybe we can actually quickly talk about ground loot.
Yeah.
We've brought back weapon rarity.
Okay.
Yes, we will see.
All right, Sedalo, sounds good, brother.
Right there, like she picked up the blue AR. It's one of those things that when you think about the looting gameplay, you need to be able to quickly see like what's that weapon, what's
Bren
this
looks
item,
sick.
etc. So even from a custom loadout perspective, you know, it's got that pink / magenta tooltip, that card that you can see.
I think they ended up losing both of their teammates there. Hate to see it, but.
So Ted, what are some of the things that we can expect to kind of stay the same here? Like I see buy stations, redeployable buy stations. Are they coming back?
Yes, they'll be there day one. We really see this as a continuation of the current Warzone, and then just level.
Yeah, the cannon aim is really nice.
Got it.
So something that a lot of people in this
Did they tweet it?
Yeah.
that we worked super hard on in current Warzone and we think is awesome. Is the good old Champions Quest.
Oh, the Champions
We've
Quest.
had some amazing moments in the last year since we introduced it, and it's been really fun for a lot of people. But we want to open that up a little bit. What can you maybe breadcrumb us a little bit for what to expect with where you might take us? with
Yeah, I don't know.
Champions Quest in the
It's
future?
still hard to tell.
Quest is something that we're going to be launching during the first season. So we don't want to reveal. Oh, she's on the horizontal zip line. But I'll try and stay focused. There's so much going on. I saw the train. I was like, oh my god, the train. I want to talk about the train again. But no, Champions Quest. It's been a huge success for us all year long. You know, that ability to nuke the map.
Yeah, I like the map.
The
Map looks
challenge of
awesome.
doing it is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
So what we want to do for next year's Champions Quest is allow players to steal it from the team who is doing the
Amazing.
Champions Quest. You can only steal it once.
Okay.
So
if
it's
you
only
see,
once,
yeah,
it's not gonna
if you see a
change.
team is doing it, push them, be the first, take them down. They'll drop the contract, they'll drop the pieces. You can pick it up and try and take it through to the finish.
My goodness, I
Wow.
cannot wait.
To be
All right.
And it gives people more options to get on something like Champions Quest you know, they're not the only ones who get to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Ted and I are gonna squad up. We're gonna get our
Take them down.
our first time CQ win.
Or potentially lose it, you know?
Yeah,
depending.
yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put that negativity out there. I'm so sorry. Well, let's actually go ahead and check in on our TCL Power Hour and see how many challenges have been completed thus far for the days. And remember, for each one completed, you have a chance to win a
Can't believe we haven't seen a single PKP yet.
All you got to do is enter that hashtag COD NEXT and hashtag TCLX COD Sweepstakes. Once again, that's TCLX COD Sweepstakes. For each challenge completed during the TCL Power Hour, a winner will be randomly selected.
Well, Djibouti, tune into the scope on Crash's channel tonight, and we'll be dissecting everything for you.
Winners, and thus far, we have 3 of our items picked up here. So it looks like we still. I didn't see which ones it was though. Was it the train? Did we get the train?
I hope so.
I hope we get it.
Can we see the card again?
Yeah. Actually, can we bring it up one more time? I just want to see what we have.
Here we go. We got
Scavenger contract. We did get a drivable train elimination.
Yeah, we watched it.
That was that.
Yeah, the pistol
For some
fight on
reason,
the
in my
back
head, I thought it was run someone over with the drivable train.
I honestly.
Yeah, exactly. I've never done a nuke in
If that
Warzone.
happened and we don't know, I need to see the highlights. So
Yes.
I'll be busy later.
That would be the first ever.
Never even tried.
Kind of cool. Oh, but there you see it there. But for now, though, we're actually going to head on over to Miles, Lottie, and Nameless, as well as Alley Cat, for their thoughts on live gameplay for Warzone. What you got for us, guys? What you think?
Choo-choo! All aboard the new train. That's what I'm looking for, friends. I was discussing with this with you guys prior to we got on camera. It was like, are we going to drop train, win the fight, pump the brakes, take the cash, buy our gear, all aboard, next stop? It's going to be an amazing experience. Like, we're going to be able to finish on train. We're going to be able to rotate using the train. Francis Borgia's going to be out there well excited with the camera on his face because of the train. It's a big day for COD.
All right, audience, if you want the freest kill in the game, make sure you go to the train to find Miles.
The freest.
But I do want to say, I was hoping that it was going to be an actual, like, train, like you turn the train on and you run somebody over to get out that bingo card. But now I'm seeing EMD, the train track. So I'm guessing you throw the EMD, you can stop the whole train. So forget about the stop and the drive. I'm going to be sitting in a bush next to the train track like, all right, Miles, you want to rotate to another side of the map? Well, you got another thing coming.
Oh, my train, my precious train. I have to give it a cool name. But yeah, really, really fun. I mean, like we've seen change after change when it comes to Warzone over the years. This one sort of feels, again, like movement's back. Everyone's super excited about that. Guns look really fun. But the increase in health, fights feel a little longer, you know?
That's the big thing, right? It's the quality.
ACR looks pretty clean. I like it. The models, like the new weapons, look awesome.
About Raven and the team up as well is the fact that they have not been afraid to bring things back, to bring things back that the community wants, and I think that is just incredible. They're listening and they care, and that is definitely coming across the screen.
Yeah, it looked like him, Dave. Which I mean, they're bringing back all those operators are coming back, so yeah, it makes sense.
Fire. We're seeing also just small things like the blue plates that are also happening in the HUD, and it's minor things that make such a big difference to, I think, the community that grind Warzone. It is their life, it is their careers, and many of them in this room right now. It's massive, and it's really exciting to see.
Also, the quality of life upgrades. You know, we heard them talking about the unique perks that we're going to have in Warzone. Like the Shrouded is massive, right? You drop a smoke when you get knocked. We already do that in Warzone. We throw a smoke at our teammates. Sometimes you don't have one. Now that it's going to be an actual perk that you can grab, huge. Also, when you start to get shot, you talk about the health now, which is great, having 150 health. Well, now when you get shot, you move faster. So not only do you have that extra health to survive and evade
Battle
enemies,
Rage.
you also have the faster movement with MW3 that they're bringing, and a perk that even allows you to get faster, because we know there are some players, come from myself, who's a bit more competitive. You like to get, you know, a little bit more aggressive and get in those 1v4 situations. You have the ability to do that, and it's all up to the player, which is great.
There is one more perk which wasn't brought up by Ted, but Irradiated, which has got something to do with how you interact.
P90, yay.
More on that later. Ha ha ha. Like, plenty more cool changes though. I mean, like, we've seen different field upgrades. We've seen different, you know, kill streaks. The Guardian being involved as well. I mean, that's something that I think Black Ops 4 players remember a little differently. This one doesn't kill you though. This just slows you down. It's like a gigantic stun grenade spotlight.
Put it in a doorway, Miles.
Put it in a doorway, but the range on that bad boy is crazy. Look, if that
I like the way. I mean, Warzone.
it's
It's
good enough for COD. That's all I'm saying.
very similar, obviously, like the same as Modern Warfare 2, which is good.
How our creators, our streamers, the community react to this, especially when you check the timeline and seeing kind of what the noise is about. And Ali, looking across
You don't want
Warzone
to change
right
it
now and
to something
the way
completely
that
new that
Warzone
people
has
aren't
been
used
pushed
to.
forward,
So
not only
like,
in
you've been
terms
keeping
of
all the
that,
same stuff
and,
is
you know, a lot
nice.
of people talking about Verdansk and how much they miss it.
The
The
backpack
nostalgia
system
coming
looks
forward, I
good, all
think,
that.
from Urzikstan really does kind of give that reminiscence of Verdansk in terms of the way it looks and feels, the openness. We also have moments and places like Superstore, etc. There are drops there for everyone who wants to get a battle in and perform at the highest level.
Yeah, and I think something that's crazy about Warzone specifically is the fact that, like, it's only been a couple of years it's been around, right? And I feel like it's continuously just getting better and small changes are
PKP.
being made for quality of life. And like you said, this does feel very reminiscent of Verdansk, but it has all the great changes like the guns, the blue guns on the ground. And we just saw a UI change, like the gas mask actually being on your face the entire time, and you can see it on your screen.
Better get out of
I
there.
will tell you right now, I'm somebody who has really bad object permanence. I would always forget that I'd have a gas mask. So now that it's like actually on your vision as well, so like it's a great reminder. Just really small things like that that can really change a game.
That's something that I think community members have been asking for, the amount of times players enter gas or whatever. A few more really
Damn
nice
it.
quality of life changes. No matter what your loadout is, you'll see on screen right now, if you're in the water, you have a pistol no matter what. Whatever your loadout is, whether it's 2 primary weapons or you've got a melee, whatever
Highway
it
of
may be, there's a
Death.
pistol at the ready when you do go underwater. Same for all the ladders as well. So that element of gameplay, I know. Dude, the first
Yeah, the
time I had to
MG36
circle out
looks
in the
pretty
ocean
cool.
in Al Mazrah, I dropped like a 12 kill spree because no one could get close. I was running around with a Gulag pistol and it really worked. That is not the case anymore. Awesome quality of life change, whether it's gas masks, whether it's pistols. We're really just starting to learn our way around this place, and Sledge and the crew at Raven, great job in bringing all that to life.
And you know what? You talked about the Gulag there. The Gulag looks great.
Oh,
right?
my God.
I'm a big fan of, I know everybody likes different Gulags that we've had throughout the years, but I'm a big fan of, like, let's just get into a gunfight. I see 2 walls in the middle. Let's just get into the gunfight, and Better Man gets out of the Gulag. And we also see that they have the rope, the Ascender, where you can just jump on the rope and get on out. A couple different strategies you could employ. Wait for the person to hop in the Ascender and just shoot him as he tries to escape. But yeah, man.
Yeah, it
Warzone
does
is
sound
something that
super
looks
beefy.
phenomenal. It feels like the answer to the call of the community. Everybody's just been wanting faster movement, you know, some of these new perks and being able to play it your own way. And I think a lot of the creators in here are having a blast getting into this new map.
It's just really fun as well to see different variants of the Gulag, whether it's night operation one where, you know, you come in with an MVG.
I haven't really seen anybody like pass it up though, so I wonder, like, I mean, now that I don't know how
see it, you grab it, and that's going to
prevalent it is as ground.
There is a massive danger. We just saw one of our streamers leave the Gulag with like 6.5K. That's insane.
Yeah, dude, the map looks awesome.
Moment. That changes the way Warzone plays. And we want a little bit of random. You don't want us to be that predictable. The one thing you do want to be predictable is how efficiently you can take down your opponents.
Yes.
And that's been so nice to see. Headshot indicators now, when you see you got a double X on the hit marker, you know you're dealing damage to a head. The limb damage has all been uniform.
There is the
board,
HS50
so
right
You're going to get
there.
a much stronger and more, you know, predictable feel of how my weapon performs, how my attachments perform with that weapon, and how I can employ that to the best of my ability and the best of the situation I'm in. It's just really nice, man. The last thing you want to be doing is guessing in a game like this.
And I think, exactly, Miles, and I think something that may have went over a lot of people's heads when they were talking
Dude,
about
the
it was
Bren is
the
nice.
evasion in this version of Warzone is going to be...
The Bren definitely gives me like M13B vibes.
I mean, that's massive. They've had big upgrades to quality of life in terms of trying to get in fights and evade over the last years. Like we had the PRD where you can go up and redeploy yourself and fly away. I think all those things are going to be coming back, but now you also have the ability to hop in these horizontal zip lines that they've placed throughout the map. So, you know, if you get into a fight that maybe is pretty far out of the circle, you can take your time, finish that fight, and then strategically use those zip lines to get back towards circles. So I think that's something, you know, it just piqued my interest in the way that I like.
Yeah, but you have, I mean, even if it does, like the bullpup conversion, I think is going to be key for that.
Like the gas mask, you can now put the gas mask on, toggle it with tear gas. I mean, there's ways to make sure that you can survive. The survivability is so big. You know, no more wafting in front of the face. The gas mask will go on, and you are able to evade enemies and try and counter things.
Is that what
are
that is,
coming your way,
Ghost?
because that's all that Warzone's about, right? It's being aggressive, but also countering pushes that are happening from left, right, and center.
I think a big point is like the controlled chaos in Warzone. That was something that always really stood out to me, is like it's really chaotic. You don't know where the gas is going to be, where you land changes a lot of the time. The loot that's on the ground is, you know, pretty different most of the time. It's very unpredictable in that sense, but there's those predictabilities of having a horizontal zip line now, like knowing about
All the weapons
locations,
look really,
those
really, like, as
little
far as the
small
models
things
go
of
and stuff, look
control.
really, really
And
nice.
something I really enjoy is the fact that I feel like obviously most people's goal early game
Especially
is to
the
get your
ACR.
loadout drop, right? But again, with the amount of loot, I feel like there's a lot more loot on the ground as we've been watching gameplay. But again, the gun quality of life, the attachments and stuff, maybe not try prioritizing the loadout so much as getting to a certain stronghold or getting somewhere else on the map.
We're seeing swag here with the
Yeah, I noticed that too, Chase. But the bullpup conversion increases your fire rate.
Talking about this, we saw shots. See, there was a clip on Twitter not too long ago, or X.com, whatever it's called these days. Talking about how auto aim feels like it's been slightly reduced.
Have to wait and
it's
see.
A little harder at certain ranges to land very, very accurate shots. That's really nice, man. I mean, that changes the way the game plays. More health, harder to shoot. The better you are, the better you're going to play, essentially.
Yeah, and you add that with that movement, I mean, there's going to be a decent skill gap, obviously, right? And I think that's phenomenal. And like you said, we're watching swag here. These are the guys that we're going to be learning from. You know, these creators that are in here figuring things out, what's going to be the meta, what people are using.
ACR is nice.
ACR, and he is beaming. You said he only has one attachment on here. Going to get knocked, but, I mean, that thing is a laser. I mean, he was beaming, though.
He was beaming indeed, and you see him get knocked down and potentially might do here as well. No, he does manage to get his teammates. He's going to be in the gulag, but I will say when you are down, you do also have extra health now as well. There has not only just been health added into in general, but when you are knocked down, there is that again survivability. Your teammates can.
Yeah, Dave, you will. All the weapons are coming over.
Yeah, stop. There's I mean, everyone needs a drink out there in Al Mazrah,
I'm
but
still gonna do it.
So very, very thirsty.
Yeah, the names are crazy.
It's a little different. We got a fun one though. This is Optic Blake going up against Swag in the Gulag.
Who you got?
I got Blake. I got Swag. Come on, Blake.
I think I got Blake.
Come on, Blake.
He's gonna send out.
If it was a sniper, I'd pick Blake.
That's my boy!
There it is.
That's
TFT.
my boy!
Can't ever doubt Blake. Come on.
He had to deal 10 bullets, deal 250 damage there.
It does look interesting. Have to look at it.
You know, like the amount of health and lot, as you said.
When we get hands on.
I had the pleasure of downing an opponent in Warzone. I took a sniper rifle to the head. They didn't. I couldn't thirst them quickly enough.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is just going to change the way the game plays. I would love to see any. I mean, this is something that more folks out there are going to know how throwing knives impact. Because we saw that was the absolute way to play Warzone.
Really was the
down
meta.
players, throwing knife out immediately, recover that bad boy, get out and get on to the next.
Hope it's still
target.
a one tap, man.
No, they didn't show any ground war yet.
No,
I like that. You know, just running around and I'm out. Yeah, we're seeing different areas of the map. You know, they talked about, I think it was Old and Newtown. I think is what it was called. They look
It's a night
absolutely
vision gulag.
fantastic.
Going dog.
It's a night.
He's out. Oh, ciao, peace. He's gone.
That was incredible.
That is a solo YOLO champion. That man knows pressure is nothing.
Nice, HS50, okay.
How fun was that? Dude,
That
the
looks
night vision
beefy.
looks
I like
good.
it.
My boy was out there. All sorts of good fun happening here. And again, look how dense the map is. That is a ton of buildings, though. I mean, you know what I did see, though? Even in the largest of buildings, not a huge amount of stairwells. That was a real pain point for many, many players. Between the horizontal, vertical zip lines, redeployment balloons, you name it. There are so many ways to traverse.
Dude, the map looks so good.
And you know what else I see, Miles? I see a lot of rooftops. I see a lot of rooftops for those snipers. So even though that like there are denser areas, which might make it slightly more difficult, there's still plenty of opportunities for those crazy clips.
But you know what, Allie? I can just take one of those cranes and I can fly right down to the rooftop.
I think it's the Steyr HS50.
As well, we saw one on this screen right behind him, and you know, obviously rooftops. There's some campers who like to sit up there, but there's ways that you can get up there and take them out now pretty nicely.
Yeah, and the drones as well. You can also get a drone in the sky and literally take the line right up there and try and get on a rooftop or try and counter a little bit yourself or fly away and evade, which is probably what I would be doing.
So we're still within the TCL Power Hour, looking to see if any more of those sort of the bingo card moments happen. Haven't seen anyone get a breacher drone elimination out.
Oh, come on.
Which is actually crazy because it's, I mean, from our experience, especially multiplayer, very easy to do.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are all standing.
He has a gas mask on.
I came in and threw the breaches drone, 3-piece. Like, that thing is crazy.
That was me.
On the
I was also
on
a part
the bingo
of that.
card.
Am I getting the Vault Edition? I gotta see what the perks are for that. Probably not.
No, it's a Guardian.
Yeah, like an opponent who's affected by the Guardian.
Just kill him,
Oh, it does it like.
Really don't think it was worth it for Modern Warfare 2.
Oh yeah. We are
It
miniguns
certainly
back.
looks like it, 'cause
He's
that
moving fast.
Yeah, I like Invasion Mode a lot.
You'll be schmooving like you've
Dude,
never
he's got a
schmooved before,
minigun.
COD fans. In
Must
this
be a
game,
jug.
Everyone's very, you know, nimble on their feet, like twinkle toes, and you can even dress for the occasion and put on even slicker shoes to improve movement, improve speed, strafe speed, how quiet you are, you name it. Dress for the occasion, COD fans. It's time to dress up and have a good time.
Certainly is indeed. I gotta say, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Just in terms of just the style. You know,
Man,
we
I
heard
want to
about
see some of that
Ted talk
minigun.
about
Come on.
the way that it looks, and it's all kind of part of a bigger picture, looking a little bit like Al Mazrah at times. We also have Verdansk as well coming through, but I think the colors are just in perfect balance, so I think it also looks stunning.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of folks are like, oh, we want to go back to Verdansk, back to Verdansk. Well, you're close enough. Urzikstan is the country where Verdansk.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. Are we back? Yeah, we're back. We're totally back.
You're a lawhead as well, aren't you?
I really am. Like, I read all the signs. I mean, I read the bits of paper. I love all this. I really do, mate.
You know what else is interesting? Obviously, like the perks are named a little bit different.
Yeah, Invasion was like super chill. I liked it.
You're gonna be able to find the boots in Warzone, obviously, as well, and that is gonna shake things up, right? Because that prolonged slide, obviously, in the multiplayer and the arena gameplay, is going to be different. But in Warzone, I mean, you have a lot of different like areas that you have to traverse where that slide can come into play. So I think that that's going to be really interesting when these guys get their hands on it.
As well as the climbing boosts. We haven't actually seen too much of that, but what that does essentially is it speeds up your mantle ability, and you really do move crazy. I mean, Peter Parker will be climbing the side of some of those buildings and terrify you, Ali.
I share the same last name as him. Does that mean I am also Spider-Man?
Ever been bit by a spider?
Possibly.
Well,
maybe my.
I think we would know by now, Ali.
I also beyond that, I wanted to point out the fact that who we were watching, they just did that play that we were talking about earlier, using the zip line to push a team, while another one kind of like just looks over the rest of the teammates making that push. So nice.
Yeah, it's incredible. Very nice indeed. Well, that's a nice taste of Warzone. I mean, it's been very cool, very, very exciting. But that's going to be it for the Fireside Chat for now. It's back over to the desk to Golden Boy and Stephanie.
Thank you so much for that. And yeah, always great to hear, you know, the greatest minds in Call of Duty esports talking about a brand new Call of Duty game. What a time to be alive, of course, here. But yeah, and there's still so much more to talk about with Warzone stuff.
So much. We've got so much going on. We finally saw Night Vision Gulag. We got an Ascender overtime win. It was the moment that Ted and I have been waiting for. We've been waiting to see this thing in action.
And you guys are calling it, man. The whole time you're like, this has to happen.
Yeah.
This has to happen.
I had my bingo card at the ready. I'm like ready to go.
They're too good. We haven't had a chance to get to the overtime mechanic in the Gulag yet.
It's wild.
It's very exciting. And in total, I'm happy to say, Ted, correct me if I'm wrong, 4 different Gulags.
Yes. With more to come in the season. So
more to come.
We want to make sure that this is an evolutionary part of Warzone. There's great ideas coming from everyone on the team because they're playing with the public event system, being like, oh, but we could do this and we could do this. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled because it's an exciting new feature for us. And we're back.
Back in the game.
Back in the action here. And you know, one of the things that the chat was talking about, you know, was about quality of life features. We've been really harping on that because it is important, and a lot of the hardcore players care about those things. We actually saw it right there, right on cue.
Yeah.
I swear I did not rehearse that. Tell us about the way the backpack works now.
Yeah, this is a personal favorite of the team and mine. Like, we got together and we thought about what do we want the backpack experience to be like for this version of Warzone. And we did, like, the deepest dive, like, literally 3 days. And just all we did was talk about the backpack, and we've got an amazing UI team. And we just thought about, like, one of the frustrations has been that when you pick up ammo, it goes in your backpack, but then if you drop the gun, you drop the ammo, and then you have to pick up the ammo and whatever. Yeah. It was like, we should make space to have 5 dedicated ammo slots. So you can carry, I think, like, you know, historical Warzone, it was always nice to be the mule. Yeah. And, like, you carry ammo and your buddy goes, hey, you got any sniper ammo? And you're like, oh, sure, I've got some, and you can drop it for them. And, like, we just wanted to bring that back. And
you put me out of a job there, man.
But we kept the backpack because for us, the backpack opened up so many new opportunities, like, to be able to carry multiple lethals, multiple kill streaks. So it was like, how can we merge everything we've learned from Warzone over the last few years into like one cohesive.
And I think a lot of people are going to be very happy about that, just because, you know, I mean,
ease of management. You don't want to do the inventory management sometimes when you're in combat. You don't have time to stop, pick up your ammo again, and so I think that the backpack experience, you're definitely going to see that that's been refined. But there's some other really interesting tweaks to the UI
Conspiracy
as well.
against LMG category.
Squad cache widget in the live game, which I think has been really useful. I'm bad at math. I love it. And we're seeing here too, armor plates back to blue. That's a big one for me. I love that.
It's the little things. I think when people get hands-on of this year of Warzone, I hope that they just love like everything, like the whole package that we're bringing for Season 1 and Day 1.
Yeah. Speaking of
the whole
things coming in Season 1, the new package, we're hype for the new map.
Yes.
But we also
I think it might be
have a
made
lot
up,
to
man.
offer all different types of players. And I'm curious, Ted, if you can tell us what other maps we can expect once Urzikstan launches later this year.
So obviously on launch day, they're going to get the brand new big map experience of Urzikstan. Alongside it, we'll have Vondel.
Vondel!
We'll have Ashika.
Nice.
We'll both have Resurgence. And we'll also have Plunder. Because we know,
I love Plunder.
There is that core group.
I always lose, but I love it.
It's all about that money, Alex.
Yeah, it's
about that
clearly
cash.
getting that
Plunder
money.
and no DMZ.
No,
Straight cash, homie.
No, that is awesome. So more experiences, more different, more variety of ways for people to be able to play
We've got
Warzone.
so many different players, and they all play for so many different reasons. It was like, what can be the best version of Warzone on day one?
Shit.
Like, that's the package.
Awesome. So we got a really interesting.
Dude, they cut out of there in the final
premiere
circle?
of
Really?
Maps and modes coming to Warzone when Season 1 launches later this year. And that includes, as you said, Vondel and Ashika Island staying put for Resurgence.
What the
Plunder
fuck?
Day 1, and obviously the new big map in Urzikstan.
Oh my
I'm
god.
curious, as I'm sure many of the people behind me are here today. Warzone ranked.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, what's up with
You said it.
ranked in Warzone?
So all year long, we've had a great partnership with Treyarch. I think since we launched in Season 3 Reloaded, the feedback has just been incredible.
When you get an AK dirty enough, it'll become bootleg.
And we know that going into this new year of Warzone, we just want some time to kind of digest that initial feedback.
Goofy yet perfect for Modern Warfare 3.
Let
Yeah.
it breathe, let everything breathe, right?
I mean,
exactly.
I'm not gonna
So
complain.
We're excited to say that in early 2024, again, working with Treyarch,
And
we're gonna
94.
bring a brand new ranked experience into Warzone. But apart from that, lips are sealed.
I was going to try. I was going to try and pull
Or
stuff
the
out and
new
see what else
modern
I can get.
Maybe at the
AN 94.
You really
Surprised no one's
I'm
bursting
sure a
it
lot of
either.
people are over the moon about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually catching up with TP yesterday, and he was telling me like how much like ranked Warzone has like helped, you know, to like really give him more things to do in the game, right? Because, you know, when you're a competitive guy, you just like to get sweaty and play some ranked.
DMC.
Like my buddies and I, who I play with back home in the
Honestly,
UK,
like this map
when
with
we
Warzone,
play,
like
it's
I'll
it's
probably
constant, let's get to gold, let's get to plat, let's get to
with
diamond,
no
like,
until they bring over DMZ, assuming they will.
I'm actually top 250, but
Like I'll probably be pretty. I'll be grinding Warzone a lot. I feel like.
Packing all my ammo mule. I'm out here with a couple gods, and I'm just getting finessed.
Brennan are gonna have an aneurysm if he sees that. Yeah, dude, he is.
That is
100%.
excellent, and I think that for a lot of people who really cherish that
Holy shit.
hyper-competitive experience, you know, that's around the corner. Yeah, excellent stuff. Excellent stuff.
I love some rooftop gameplay, and I'm getting a good taste
the
in here.
vibes.
I think
vibes here.
I referenced your vibes on the broadcast earlier.
Did
I don't
you?
know if you did it.
I didn't
I said
hear
it.
it.
I said, oh,
Back in the game.
back in
It's
the gulag.
locked and loaded, I think. Is it locked and loaded? I can't tell.
I see one attachment.
Okay, it's not locked and loaded.
Not locked and loaded.
Sad. Sad face.
I
It's one of my
mean,
favorites.
the AMAX
So
is
if
ugly
anyone
as
doesn't know,
shit, to
locked
be
and loaded
honest.
is you start with a fully loaded AR, fully loaded SMG, full armor.
Full armor.
Which
So
is
it's
great for regain.
Oh.
1v1, you keep the weapons.
Dude, that was pretty cool.
After if you win the gulag.
Uzi them.
Absolutely wild.
When you win. Steph.
When you win. When yeah.
Specifically.
Okay. Yes, I always win, so I win my ones. It be like that.
That is awesome stuff. But I also, you know, with so much that has been shared, I can't help but feel like maybe there's just one more thing.
There's always one more.
Is there one more thing? I knew I was on the money with this stuff. There had to be one more thing.
There's always one more thing.
What do we have?
DMZ? Question mark.
I am excited to ask Ted, you know, before we let you go, is there anything else we should really know
DMZ.
about 2024?
DMZ.
Yeah, I mean,
DMZ.
First of all, this is amazing.
Yeah.
You know, to have this opportunity and for me to speak on behalf of Raven. And
DMZ.
the whole team.
DMZ.
I've said it already. You know, our goal is to make 2024 the best year of Warzone. So when we sat down, I thought about it, it's like, how do we deliver that to our players? So I'm
We're
really
delivering it to them in an encrypted message.
So
It's
next
true.
year we'll be adding
Boo.
Fortune's Keep.
I mean,
to
that
the
map was
Reserves
fine.
rotation. It's back.
It's back. Fortune's Keep will return in early 2024, but that's not it, Ted. I see something else
DMZ.
hiding here.
So the best part of this, by the way,
Verdansk.
no one here knows. Okay.
So after
Oh,
one
cool.
more
That's
thing,
cool.
If that wasn't enough, we have Rebirth Island.
Wow.
To satisfy a
Rebirth
dedicated community.
Island back.
I
in
dig.
Call
I
of
dig.
Duty in the Resurgence rotation coming.
Pretty sweet.
Later, after Fortune's
yeah.
Keep,
So
later in the year.
They'll
early
definitely
2022.
bring in
Early next year,
DMZ.
we'll have Fortune's Keep.
For sure.
Following, we'll have Rebirth Island. And I'd love to just give such a big shout out to our partners and friends at Homing Studios and Beanox, because without them, those maps would not be possible. So big kudos to those guys.
I am hype. I think the community is hype. We know they have been itching to have their hands on Rebirth Island. And speaking of Rebirth Island, I think we're going to hear some exciting stuff.
I think they'll bring in DMZ eventually.
Yeah, I'm over the moon. That seems exciting.
It's a mic drop.
Especially if they're bringing in these maps, like they'll bring DMZ.
Does this flip? Can I flip?
No, we still have one more thing to do. A few more things to do, but oh wow. Well, firstly, you know, I want to thank you for that. But first, before we do anything else, let's actually do one last check-in on the TCL Power Hour. See how many challenges were completed. Okay, so a little.
We're still at 3.
We're still at 3. Wait. 4.
4?
Ah,
okay.
okay.
The buyback on the
buyback on the train. There is, of course, the buy station on the train, almost like that.
So many ACRs.
I'm shocked we didn't get a breacher drone elimination. That just seemed like a gimme.
Yeah,
you know?
It really did.
And the big game bounty, you'd have thought like someone would hear it.
No.
But you know what? It's all new gameplay. This is the first time
They're all
everybody's seeing
discovering
this
it for
in
the
room.
first time.
They're learning it for this first time, and so are the folks at home, and so more to come.
Yeah, that's right. Well, of course, we want to thank you all for playing along. And as a reminder, for each challenge completed during the TCL Power Hour, a winner will be randomly selected. So what, I counted 4? I think it was.
Yeah, I didn't really love
So
Fortune's
there you
Keep.
go. Look at that there, and that's going to be picked
Rebirth
from
was
all
good, though.
eligible entries for a total of up to 9 winners. Now, of course, to enter, make sure you tweet using the hashtags COD NEXT as well as hashtag TCL.
Modern Warfare 3
X
ACR
COD
Warfare.
Once again, TCL X COD Sweepstakes. It's very, very important to include that hashtag. Good luck to everyone, and I hope you get yourself an awesome TCL TV. But that, of course, was an amazing first look at Urzikstan and what players can expect from Warzone in the future. Ted, before you go, I just want to thank you so much. You know, what I told Kevin and Miles earlier, just that passion, all the devs that have come up here, that passion for what you guys do, it bleeds through in everything and the way you talk about it. So thank you for sharing that love with us,
if I
man.
could say thank you to everyone at Raven Software, every studio that's been contributing this year. We're one big family, and just this is the greatest privilege of my career to be here today with you. So grateful for you as well.
Thank you, Ted.
Yeah, the
That's
ACR
awesome.
does look
Can't
clean.
wait to dive in.
Not gonna
We're
lie.
definitely grateful to have you and all the devs here
DMZ
to
and
talk about
Rebirth
this
would be
amazing
sweet.
game. It's been such a fun time. But for now, though, let's actually head down to Maven, who's going to put a couple streamers on the spot in the hot and ready seat.
No, Dave, it's the
Maven,
HS50
Thank you so
Steyr.
much, Alex. I have Sally as a dog.
Looks
You're
similar.
going to be the Urzikstan Reaper. I got a feeling. What are you loving so far on the map?
The movement is great. The sniping looked amazing. I didn't love that I lost my Gulag, but everything else was great.
What happened to the Gulag, Sally? Take me through it.
I got absolutely turned down by Smixy. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It happens to the best of us. But listen, I know you haven't. You've been someone that's grinded a lot of Warzone. You've taken a step back kind of this year, not putting it as much
I'd like to
time.
do
Does
like
it feel
some
like
of
it's
those
a little
tournaments
bit
again.
hands-on? Like, is the
We used
grind
to run
coming
on
back?
Verdansk.
Carrying myself
Those
and
like
Merc on the map.
those Warzone tournaments were
I'm down
fun.
to carry you and Joe in my backpack. It's large. It's basically a duffel bag anytime. Yeah.
So, what did you get hands-on with? Did you, outside the Gulag, lost a little bit of time with the sniper? A little time with the AR? Like, what were you feeling the best of there? What's Sally as a dog's like go-to repertoire?
So I picked up a sniper, dropped it, regretted it because when I died, I saw Reed Boy just popping heads all over the map. So that's what I'm going to get back on and try. But yeah, really looking to get going, grind this game out. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I haven't like sniped much as I used to. Like in the past, putting in so much time. Now let's take a look. Listen, he's got great legs too.
I don't know if
The
it does,
share,
K-Dog,
look at
but
this
slide
thing.
canceling is supposed to
Little
be.
Caesars hot
It's like
seat.
a.
You were a little bit worried if you were going
It's
to
like a
actually be able to sit
perk
there.
or something. I don't know
Tested, you asked me, but how's it feel?
what they're
It feels
doing with it this time.
comfortable, ergonomic, and stylish all in one. Yeah. Nope.
What gun is that?
You're looking
okay.
absolutely fantastic. Hey, Sally, it's been amazing.
I don't know what that one is.
Excited to see what you're going to do this year. You're one of my favorite content creators. I love you.
Thank you. I love you too.
Oh, that was beautiful. Let's get it over to Shift. I believe he's down with Tommy.
Yeah, Maven, I'm not going to lie. You may want Sally to carry you, but there is no better person in the history of Warzone to carry a duo or a trio than this guy right here. Tommy, first day, hands on the game, initial thoughts and reactions. Let me have it.
I'm loving it. The movement, the fluidity of it, the visibility of the game.
9mm warfare.
So much better, and everything that everyone.
It's not a perk. It's something else.
So,
they said.
Again,
It's like I don't know what they said it
Warzone
was.
OG, you played every map, including all the small things. We heard the teases on Fortune's Keep, Rebirth Island. If you were to tell the people at home, though, like, what does this map most feel like compared to other maps in the previous instances, where would you kind of go to?
I feel like from the amount I've played, it's like a throwback to Verdansk, but
Dig.
with improvements. And
I love it.
The size of the map, there's not.
Throwback to Verdansk is what I wanted to
looks
hear.
like from what I played so far. Obviously, it's a little early to say too much on it, but I'd say it's a little bit of a throwback.
Fair enough. Final points.
Uh,
what are, like, your biggest
J-Dratch, I think,
takeaways, especially from
honestly, like, the amount of Milsim skins we've seen so far, especially in that modern, or the multiplayer trailer, like, yeah, it seems like there's a lot more grounded skins.
I mean, from the mechanics.
I hope they do actual Milsim skins like they did in Modern Warfare 2019, but just from what I've already seen with the gameplay and in the trailer, there's more grounded, realistic type Milsim-esque skins in this game than there were in the totality of Modern Warfare 2.
We're going to go back up to Miles and Lottie to give us their thoughts. And of course,
Nice, so they have that redeploy flare, which is pretty sick. That's
we
cool.
also have the Warzone mobile team. But of course, first, before we jump into all that, a quick word from our sponsors.
Buff skin win.
Brought to you by
I think they modeled the new D-Day guy after me, to be honest.
We're all gamers. TCL. Play like a pro on the big screen with TCL Q-Class QLED TVs. Up to 98 inches. Movement. The official timekeeper of Modern Warfare 3. Go to mvmt.com/COD to see the limited edition.
Yeah, the movement's... I don't mind the movement, dude. Like, the movement in original Warzone was, you know, it was annoying here and there, but when you were playing on Verdansk or like a more urban, dense environment like this, it's a lot easier to deal with like cracked out players. Because you can just get hard cover in position. When you're on Caldera, like, you couldn't do shit. Just wide open fields everywhere.
And much, much more. I don't know where to begin. We haven't got too much time to get through this one, guys. So, Lottie, you take it away from me. I'm going to put my microphone down.
I certainly will. Do you know what? I'm just thrilled, to be honest.
That'd be
I'm sure
cool.
Ted was on the
Ram
desk
Raptor.
watching some of those interviews with anticipation.
Nicki Minaj is my favorite Milsim operator. Dude, mine too,
I told them
man.
all this stuff on the
It's a
desk,
clean
but
one.
How are they feeling about playing it? And I've got to say, the reception has been phenomenal so far. And I think none of us are surprised, to be honest. I think with the quality of live updates, things that have been said for so long with the community, and it's come through and it's pulled through for them.
I'm not gonna lie, like, the ACR looks clean. Like, I would like to see some people use some other weapons, but it looks really
I
nice.
mean, Lottie, think about it. If we just had the new movement, people would have been happy. We got a brand spanking new map as well. So many new things, and I really appreciate Ted going up there.
Definitely a lot of, like, you know, there's a lot of content
For a
here.
little bit, and it felt absolutely phenomenal.
You know, new
There's so much
maps,
we're gonna
weapons, movement. Like, there's a lot of things here. I know people are saying, like,
No, really, and I know Golden
Modern
Boy
Warfare
were,
2, like, DLC,
genuine
but
a lot, and for the devs especially.
there's, I don't know, like, they refine the whole movement system and everything like that. There's a lot of changes here that are for the good,
But I
the
could
better.
feel the excitement from the community seeing it.
Milsim skins need
true
jorts.
excitement.
Nah, we need
and as you heard it in
jeans.
the interviews as well, like
Blue
different from the
jeans and
creators and pros and Warzone themselves.
and a
like
flannel.
it truly looks at its base off of release, like in beta. It's gonna be so much fun.
I know, beta's real.
Can't wait for the
I mean,
coolest
this is
Milsim
the
skins
candy
to have
shop,
cat
and today
heads.
we are all the
Dude, I
kids.
know.
Very
That was
cool stuff.
terrible.
Really can't wait to get
It looked
into
sick when they
all
just
the
had these
rest of
kitty
that
cat
properly,
heads.
but we've got plenty of stuff to still get through today. So we've got all sorts of cool goodies to give away. We've got lots of news. And for those of you wondering about how
They
you
do.
can
They have a lot of
play
content.
MW3, want to remind everyone again that early access to the multiplayer beta.
All these weapons
kicks
with the
off
Modern Warfare 2
tomorrow.
weapons is gonna be
That's
sick.
PlayStation players next week for Xbox and PC players. You've seen a ton of great multiplayer content today.
So,
Play that and more over the next
I will be
week.
live
Got
tomorrow
tons of
here with the
action, all
beta,
sorts of
FYI,
goodies.
guys.
Get involved. It's going to be an absolute blast.
And then we're
Don't
on
forget to
Crash's
check
channel,
out the Call of
Crash
Duty
Games
blog
FPS,
for
tonight,
more
6:30 Eastern.
Tons of details to make sure you're
For the
listening
scope,
up
we're gonna
to,
do a review of
including the
everything
fact
today.
that you guys can purchase and pick up Modern Warfare 3 at GameStop and participating international retailers on November 10th to get a GameStop exclusive collectible steelbook wall.
Any news about DMZ returning? No, Jacob, but they said they're supporting it. We know that from the other day. And what we saw from Zombies, it's and Warzone. Like, it's all copy paste from Modern Warfare 2 with improvements, especially like Zombies has a lot of the DMZ element. You know, there's so many similar elements to it. So I'm sure they're gonna bring it in sometime in 2024.
And you have a chance to win one of these. There are 50 sets.
They're just not gonna say anything for a while. I think they're gonna get it to a state where it's good. And they'll either bring it into Modern Warfare or they'll bring it, they'll integrate everything and keep it like as its own standalone, but bring it to this iteration of the engine / movement or whatever.
And they're all a delight.
They are looking absolutely incredible. I can see some of you guys.
We're gonna see more of DMZ. Just you know, give it some time. They're not gonna abandon it.
Use some of my contacts here because I.
Holy shit, he's getting stun city.
I gotta say, the day of Call of Duty action, it does not stop here with Call of Duty Next. Immediately following Next will be Code Bowl for you. Have it presented by USAA. Join top Call of Duty streamers and military esports teams as they compete for the coveted Code Bowl trophy. 100% of the net proceeds from the tournament will go towards placing more veterans into high-quality jobs.
RAF going back to back. I hope so.
Oh shit!
First, though,
ACR.
from our sponsors. And after that, we send it back down to the desk one more time. This time to Beef Mummy with a very special guest from the Warzone mobile team to give us an update.
PC I think is the second weekend,
as well as a very special announcement before we get to kick off that mobile gameplay. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Wow.
Call of Duty Next. Brought to you by Little Caesars, a proud partner of Call of Duty Next and Modern Warfare 3.
All right, let's I'm gonna mute these guys. Let's listen to Espresso, even though his background is shit.
They also brought that over for Warzone too.
So let's just listen to. I want to see here's some of the guns firing
so
shit.
If you fire with an unsuppressed weapon, you'll show up on the minimap.
See, why am I grinding for the Shadow Company skin when I just use that skin's fucking sick? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll get that Shadow Company skin and never use it because a lot of these operators look awesome. That rocket operator is sick.
It's like a midpoint between everything.
Yeah, I agree, Ben. 100%. But it's weird because now here Sledgehammer is bringing in all those, so I wonder if a lot of these operators were still... I still think there's a lot of things that they were going to put in Modern Warfare 2 that got saved here for this game. So like we can say, yo, Sledgehammer bringing in some operators. We don't know if these were
feels like a mix of
supposed to be in Modern Warfare 2.
I'd probably say Vanguard is the closest comparison.
Gunplay feels similar to Vanguard and MW2, he said. Like a mix.
Good.
That's cool.
Aim assist I haven't really, like, I don't even think my settings are properly to where I want them. So is there a ladder on here? I will absolutely take some armor.
PKP. PKP. Come on, chat. PKP. Someone's got to use that damn machine gun, dude. Driving me nuts.
Interesting.
His stream looks way better now.
So once the event finishes
They must have fixed it for him.
I'll go back to the hotel, then start making my video. So I will have a video like immediately as this stream ends up. I'm actually gonna send you guys to that. I'll be like, hey, make sure you guys go check out the new video. I'll have something like that to tide people over. We're talking about some of the main changes in what you can expect for gameplay.
Yeah, J-Dratch, we saw it a bunch already. It's more of like a more modernized take on the AN-94, which I actually like. As I was saying earlier, like it makes sense because... Ooh, here's G36. It makes sense because the AN-94 is 30 years old, right? If it were going to come back into like service or whatever, same with the AEK 971. Like that's been remodernized into the AK, or what is it? The A545. So they wouldn't just bring in the AN-94 1-for-1. They're going to obviously go in and make changes to it. So that's why I'm okay with it not being like a 1-for-1 of the classic AN-94. Like we're 30 years later, more advanced technology. a lot of the stuff that made the AN-94 unique with like the canted magazine and the internal workings, things like that. Like, you know, if they went back to the drawing board for that particular weapon, they would make improvements. So I actually like what they did with it. But it still has the hyperburst, so XM8 again, like same way I said at the Modern Warfare 2019. The XM8 is a G36 with a different exterior. That's all it is, and the internal parts are all the same. Minor different sizes for some of the internals, but it's basically a G36. So they could easily do a blueprint. This is what I was saying for Modern Warfare 2019. They can do a G36 blueprint for an XM8. And I think Sledgehammer does a really good job. Like, we saw that in Vanguard. I mean, they took guns and really made them look completely different with blueprints. That's one thing. Even though they made them look futuristic and goofy, like, they did a really good job at making guns look completely different with blueprints. So they could easily do an XM8 blueprint.
Like, it's not abusive like it was in W19.
How did he take out the mag without touching the mag? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Up with Warzone.
There's a floaty buy station. Oh, it's a portable one. Okay. Yeah, I love the XM8. I agree. It's a beautiful design for sure. I would love to see it.
Chat, if you guys are like relatively newer to the stream right now, Battle Rage is insane.
Is his Uzi in semi-auto? Maybe. Hopefully it's just like one of those bugs where it says the fire rate's different. Holy shit, he fell quite a ways.
I imagine you can make that jump.
It's not as good as 2019, yeah. I mean, it shouldn't be. It's still... Oh, that's sick. The movement's, like, good, though, so... Oh, this guy's... Oh!
I swear to God, I was spamming to pull my shoot. I was pulling my shoot that whole time.
1-1 requesting recon at this time.
Dude went ghosty.
Oh,
there he is. He's up.
I was pulling my shoot, but it had that weird bug again where you're just like, you're not high enough. That is so frustrating.
I did earlier, Teddy. Maybe it didn't keep it. I don't know.
Pretty funny though.
MG3, dude, hell yes, please. I would love an MG3.
Oh, redeploy player, nice.
That look on his face, dude. That happened to me all the time back in the day. Like, you spam parachute button and just die. Oh, he's not winning that gunfight.
What does he have? Because clearly it's not. Oh no.
Oh, he's zipping over. Okay, that's friendly. At least you can hear the zip lines. Jesus, they updated. Okay, you guys hear that sound? You can actually hear when someone's zipping now. Flashback to the other day, I'm playing DMZ and a dude parachutes 2 feet from me, drops 10 feet, and I don't hear anything. Or back in the day, you could never hear ladders, or you couldn't hear the zips. Even in Modern Warfare 2, you can't really hear the zips that well. That was a more unique zip line sound. Yeah, I really hope we get an FAL as a DSA-58. I'd love to make a proper OSW build. Damn, that was fast moving right there. I would have got fucking wrecked. Oh, and he popped Battle Rage? What was that?
Oh, he has Battle Rage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Battle Rage.
Dude was zooming.
Damn.
Dude, I've raged so many times, I don't even remember which specific one that is.
You, man. I'm telling you, Battle Rage is actually insanely OP.
Dude, I love the map. I gotta get Kaz back, man. Kaz was just, ever since Kaz left, like, now in DMZ, I've like turned into Kaz. I just push everything. I go like straight Kaz push everything mode. It'll be like a 4-man. I'm like, I'm just gonna flank it, Justin. Stay here. And I just push it, then I die. I'm like, how did that happen? But what? Yeah, Battle Rage is really useful on DMZ. It looks like it's really... Oh, shit.
Okay, so snipers are one hit.
Wow, I want to see the kill cam. That was dope. HS50, he was 3-plated, huh?
Okay, well, that answers that, chat.
Damn, well, it was a 50 cal to the head, so I think it sounds like it's probably going to be based on caliber for one shot, which would make sense. Like, 50 cal to the head, no matter what, should be a one shot.
How's the Gulag? Love it. Haven't lost one yet.
F2000 in 1944.
The Vault Edition skins are like they're
Just
cool,
want a map
but
that isn't
I
piss
genuinely
yellow,
think they're
battlefield blue, or shit brown. This map looks beautiful. I think this is like a great looking map.
Themselves, they'll have like a smoky effect to them. And
The
so
flare
they
gun
kinda
is
get
actually
away
in Modern Warfare 2. Like, I was playing Modern Royale doing some Armored Royale doing like some XP shit, and you can pick up a redeploy flare. So if your teammates are dead, you just shoot the flare in the air, and it brings back like one of your teammates, two of your teammates. I don't know how it
Warzone's
works.
Still playing around enough. I don't, for whatever reason, I don't have custom classes. So like we just have like kind of pre-made classes. Nothing on the progression system just yet. I'm scared by a teammate that was Homelander. Dude, I feel that. That happens to me all the time.
Here, I'm gonna do something. Let's see if he sees this and responds. Can I bring up chat? Show chat. LMG's in this game.
There's no way he didn't see him. VA that, yeah. Good looks.
Oh.
Oh. There's more here.
Read it, Espresso. Come on, man. He's not gonna read it. He's not paying attention. Damn it. I was hoping I could get him when he was looking at chat.
I picked up a ground LMG.
Yeah.
But I didn't play with any an MP.
At least they're there.
That's the wrong time to use Battle Rage.
Yeah, M60 E6 would be
Burned
sick.
it all up. Yeah, you manually put on a gas mask now on this.
Oh, nice. You manually do your gas pass. That's sick.
I think that's just for mobile, Tyler. MP felt really fluid. Damn.
Yeah, true, Teddy. It's basically the Brazilian. I think they have the license to make it. I think. Oh,
I mean, nice try. Real nice try.
Ouch.
Not much you can do in that situation. Honestly, I picked it up and I'm not sure. Ooh, 14, dude? God damn. Dude, I'm old and washed now at this point, man. I can't keep up. I appreciate the invites, but I just give mediocre gameplay.
These guys talking about being like old and washed up at gameplay, dude. I'm 33. I feel like I'm still a pretty damn good player. Like all my Warzone videos back in the day, all my Warzone 1 videos, like solos and shit, man, like
Thoughts on the new perk system? I don't mind it for MP.
I think Buff still has it. I'm just an anomaly, dude. I don't age, I think is what it is. I'm a genetic anomaly.
It's a joke.
I think what we'll
I know
chalk
we're
it up
friends
to.
because I'm the oldest of us. That I'm. Ooh. I mean, that was team shots there. Oh, that's the bass. I need to build something with that. I need to
Yeah,
build
some
my
sort of
goal.
suppression would be
Why don't
kind
have,
of cool, but it would also, like, with the COD community, dude, it'd be abused so bad.
spot there. I need to figure out why I can't create any custom classes.
Damn, 34
'Cause, like, that would
next
honestly
month.
make a world of a difference, but. For 2019.
Yeah, LVAW videos were my favorite. Those were fun as hell.
It's a situational, but it can't help you. Nothing about cosmetics as you mentioned. Stowed it? Okay, that seems. I mean, that might be the only way to do it, but I feel like that'd be kind of counterintuitive. Like, I feel like that'd just be a toggle, you know? So that was, I think that was.
I just get buffer, dude. You're right. I don't age, I get buffer.
Upgrade to SMG. That was real good. All right, Mike, you take it easy, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for everything. I haven't checked out the full variety of buy systems.
Oh, that is loud. This is Warzone Mobile.
What's up, dude? How you doing, man? The biggest thing you like so far? It feels like a faster pace.
So they're bringing Rebirth back to
like, you can actually like move. You have
back to mobile and the new Warzone. It's pretty sweet. When is my birthday? Oddly enough, you guys are gonna be with me on my birthday because my birthday is the same day Modern Warfare 3 releases on the 10th. So we're gonna have a big birthday release party stream. It's gonna be good.
Refresh after 25 seconds, dude. It's like a 10 to 15 second boost to 400.
Maybe that's because I don't get any. Cause talk so much shit on Twitter, I don't get invites to COD Next. So maybe they're like, you know what? We'll just release it on Buff's birthday.
I mean, it's.
They're really giving me a
overall,
birthday
it's
gift,
absolutely
is
gonna
what
be
it
nerfed.
is.
It's absolutely gonna be bounced down, but like that was the immediate like
Yeah,
jarring,
well,
glaring thing.
that's
It's
cool.
Like, no way, bro.
The Gulag looks sick.
There was a clip. I think it was chat. Refresh my memory here for me.
The snake died.
was-
Very true.
Might have been destroyed.
Teddy.
We were playing the new 3v3.
November 3rd? Damn,
gunfight
okay,
mode
nice.
type of deal. Dude, he won.
Few days
my
away.
entire squad as all three of us were shooting at him. Like that's how broken it was. Yeah, slide canceling can absolutely be useful. It just doesn't reset your attack sprint, so it's not like it's not what people think of when.
Nice. It doesn't reset your tag sprint. That's good.
The diamond we saw in the trailer was part of the Vault Edition skins.
Yeah, but that was Warzone mobile trailer.
Yeah, this guy's going off, man.
Oh shit, was that the spear someone was
No,
using there?
Warzone will be season 1.
He's
So
got the
that'll
spear.
that'll be
Oh
sometime
shit,
in December.
okay.
I don't think they've mentioned when that
Hang
is
on,
just
he's
yet,
rocking
but
the spear and the
they didn't give us
scorpion,
a
this
date.
dude, whoever it
Yeah,
is. Sniper Pigna.
Yeah, kind of like Vanguards.
The spear sounds
I'd say
beefy.
It's a bit more
I dig.
polished than Vanguards, though.
That was a really bad area deploy flare. You knew that dude was out there. Why did he do that right then? While moving, to like do it. Yeah, dude, he should have. Not the place to do it, but got his teammate back, I guess. So it brings back one of your teammates. There's another. Oh,
no.
shit, he's dead as fuck. Fuck.
Nice try. I would say this buy station is just the hot spot right now.
I definitely would have gone Lodi first. Just me.
Oh, dude, mantle speed is so much faster.
Yours is June 7th, Teddy? Yeah, I remember. I think I was streaming when it was your birthday that day.
What was what?
Dude, I don't think we're ever getting. Everyone keeps saying the saw is coming. I don't think it is. Ooh, PKP! Woo! Pecheneg. That build is hideous, though.
This is a hell of a squad. Like they're fun to watch, dude.
Think that's the LWRC.
If the last couple of years are any indication, Al Mazrah will go away, but
I need someone to just shoot the PKP for God's
yeah,
sakes.
it's all the perks. There aren't.
Dude,
new
the
ones
bullpup
coming.
Patch and Egg's gonna be
Those
where it's
ones-
at
well,
though.
For one, Combat Scout's returning. Ghost was changed, so you have to be moving to end up using getting the effects.
Will Warzone 3 be an update for Warzone 2? I don't think so, dude. I don't think it will be.
Which makes you move faster.
It's probably gonna be a separate launch client.
Increases movement speed when damaged.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm
But it's the
talking
same.
about.
It's the same like overall perk package.
I don't think it's gonna be this. I think it's gonna be a different launch client just because it's like new engine movement, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Have to wait and see.
Modern Warfare 2 is it was timed, so like it was really stupid how that worked. But with it in Warzone, I mean, you don't lose out on anything because it's you get all the perks at the same time.
What gun is this?
Gas mask is now manually equipable, so it's possible some people just have it on.
LWRC 9?
Oh, MW3MP is what I think that MW2 should have been. Higher TTK actually allows for gunfights.
Holy airstrike. Hopefully he shoots the Patch and Egg. Yay! Dude, that thing's a beast.
That's mean.
Damn. Savage. Dude, the Patch and Egg sounded awesome. He downed that dude so quick.
Just because the game is incredibly loud.
Okay, maybe it is, Zach. I'm not sure.
The thing that I will say is that it's a slow enough TTK.
I really didn't play too much Warzone 2, honestly. I played like the first
Before, I mean, what we had with
month-ish,
Warzone
and then
2
I
is
just went
if you
exclusively
shoot
DMZ.
first, you die first. Like, essentially that. Like, this, at least, it gives you enough of a reasonable fighting chance. And that's what I'm okay with. Like, I like that.
It kind of sounds like the OG
we had that
Modern
right
Warfare
now,
3
we're in the
PKP,
Warzone
I
build,
think.
So it's like 2 applications right now. So we don't have access to that right now, but I'm assuming we have time for like one more game. But I believe so, Johnny. Chat, I still think that Rebirth and Fortune's Keep are for mobile only. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. Because that was what they told us at least at the sort of the briefing they gave us the other day. But
It does sound good. Yeah, okay. That makes sense then.
There's certainly there are things
Zach, you're
that
right.
allow.
I think you're probably right, dude. I really just I didn't play too much Warzone 2, so I'm not.
I kind of want to.
And it was a new launcher with like the game on console, so I'm not sure. Despite updating the game before launching is the bane of my life. Yeah, I hear you.
How do I get Scout? I want to play with the Bass Bee. That thing was so good. That thing was so good. Have I seen Ace? Yeah, he's actually right down the lane, I guess you could say. He's right down the he's in the same row as me, just other side. Love that guy. Oh, ironically, I'm not a coffee guy, but I can go for some food and drink.
So what's the difference between the Vault here?
Wait, is there no way?
Nemesis Operator Pack, don't care. 2 Vault weapons, don't care. They look terrible. Black Cell 1 season, 30 discount tier skips. 5 Battle Pass tier skip. Yeah, I'm just gonna reorder the regular one, honestly.
Looking doors. Pattern-wise, that's cool.
The Vault looks like the things you get with the Vault are just dumb. I'll never use those, so.
Oh, that's interesting. Cool.
It looked like we saw, like in Zombies, there was like some dynamic, like it was dusk at one point.
Oh yeah. We used to have face cam on all the videos, but then
This is Warzone
2
Mobile.
years ago I got COVID. I looked and felt like garbage, so I was just like, I'm not gonna do this. And then I just never got back into the swing of it.
Oh, it's on. They're playing on Rebirth though.
Westy's here. I don't think Jack is. So Tomlin, I did not know until last game, and then I did get one hit down. So, who's a better sniper, me or Ace? I'm gonna go with me. Again, I'm gonna play the bias game.
Dude, I'm so pumped for Modern Warfare 3 conversions and stuff. It's gonna be so much fun, especially with the aftermarket parts stuff. Because they even said it in that trailer. Oh shit, dude, that thing's powerful. They even said in that trailer that like basically it gives you a new weapon, which, oh shit, that's like what conversions were all about.
Oh, dude, I envy that Jack can play anything he wants on his channel. I love it. I love that for creators. Nah, different place from last year's Next.
Damn, G36s looks cool.
Well, this is no bueno.
All right, A94 action, sweet. I wonder if it's supposed to be the SVG 545. I wonder if it's supposed to be like a hybrid with the A545 and the AN94, kind of like an amalgamation. I'll know for sure tomorrow when I get my hands on it. Oh, okay, Zach. That's cool. I think that makes sense. Yeah, proper nighttime version of the map would be cool. Like I think that's why I think like day-night cycle would be neat.
Just get out of dodge.
But realistically, I think that would just piss off the fan base. So like, probably have to have like a nighttime version to launch and then like a daytime version. But I think dynamic weather would be cool as far as like, okay, it's, you know, like give you a time. It should kind of like Tarkov. It says like what time it is on the map. Then you'll know like, okay, if I see MVGs, I should keep them because it's going to get dark if we make it longer. Should be full screen now, Teddy. I don't think you're live.
Oh lord. Oh, that's red all over that. This isn't gonna end well.
Bullpup the Scar and the AK. Bullpup ACR, Bullpup Scar, Bullpup AK. I mean, you make a valid point, Ram. You make a valid point. I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong at all, because I mean, what you said is fact. It's very intriguing.
I mean, that's just having guns versus not. Also, that's literally that's one of the teams that was like that won.
Dude, he just got double teamed.
Not a definitive.
Raining DMZ would go hard, yeah, dude. That's why I love Tarkov when it's raining. Those are so good because like it muffles a lot of the outside noise. Just the rain's like loud and you're like, fuck, like.
I like these events that happen in the Gulag. It's cool.
That's why I like Tarkov, dude. Dynamic, like day-night cycle, rain. It's really cool. But it's not really dynamic. Like it's more so day will turn to night based on the time. But like typically, if you launch with the weather and it's rainy, it's gonna stay that way, and you know that before you launch into that raid. So like,
well, I'm going for Lodi.
That'd be cool. Bullpup everything. I'm not opposed, dude.
Might be a bad idea, but
not opposed. PKP, fuck yeah, dude. No, did he just drop the PKP?
I'll try out this LMG.
Yeah, okay, he's gonna keep it. Good.
Did they? Okay.
Why'd he stop shooting him?
I can't say shit. I'm dead.
Why'd he stop shooting him?
Like.
Oh, okay. That was weird. Why'd he do that? Bullpup hog. Why do you, I don't visibly confused. Why did he stop shooting? I'm confused. He like had him, then he's like turned around and decided to die. That was weird.
Well, Verdansk is in the campaign.
Yeah, Tarkov visibility can be difficult based on like what the weather's like.
Maybe I should snipe.
I'm gonna unbullpup the hog. Bullpup Gulag.
Not saying that it's not absolutely a bait and switch, but also I came back with a gun. Interesting. Oh shit. We got people coming.
Just bullpup everything and then unbullpup the bullpups. Oh wow. I'd run out of there. Oh shit. Dude, Espresso's struggling, man.
Marley has now sniped, one-shot sniped me like twice now. Love you, Marley, but damn it.
Whoever this dude is, just like trying their best to carry this team.
ACR feels great in MP.
Oh shit!
What a shot! God damn! Holy shit! Yeah, I don't know how people have
Damn.
I don't know how people have custom loadouts and like different because I can't even access
Bullpup RPG. Yeah, the ACR looks really nice.
We have time for one more game. Yeah, that'll actually probably be all I do too. Actually, speaking of which, I need to.
I'll bullpup your house. Well, so overall, I mean, you guys, you can catch me live on the Scope tonight on Crasher's channel at 6:30. So like 3 hours from now, and we'll go over everything there like pretty in depth. But like I said, overall, like I'm hyped, man. It looks really, really good. Everything looks super good. It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Definitely looks like more of a callback to 2019's like Warzone map-ish type urban environment with Kyrgyzstan. Gameplay looks really, really nice. Weapons look really, really nice.
Alright, cool. New Warzone, I don't mind it.
So I think everything looks good, man.
Takes a lot of inspiration, I think, from what other people have liked before. I mean, it's always going to be hit or miss with a lot of
Didn't really miss that much, honestly.
Yeah, MP play session already happened.
Just watching Espresso, who's just getting pretty bad luck. We'll just put it that way. Overton. Yeah, the weapons are nice looking for sure. Everything looks pretty good.
Beta starts tomorrow. I think it starts at 9 a.m. Pacific.
Yeah, so the beta will start at 12 or 1 p.m. tomorrow, guys. So I'll be live with that here on the channel, by the way, as soon as it goes. Are they called KAs, Teddy? What do you think about the DMZ update? Makes the max for it. Dude, I love it. I love it. Feels so much better. And the increased price for things at the buy station, much, much better. Yeah, I'm good with it too, K-Dog. I will gladly pay the money for it. Yeah, the beta tomorrow is just PlayStation, so I'll be live with that right when it goes live here on the channel.
Yeah, Zombies Prox chat it can get insane. we played, we had all 24 people in the same, like, in the central hot zone. It was too much. It was too much. Biggest takeaway from the event? That I'm just happy people finally get to see what the game has, and I can finally talk about everything we played since all the way back in August. Yeah, PS pre-orders tomorrow, and then the last 2 days of the weekend is whenever it's free to everybody. Slide cancel? It doesn't kick back up immediately, I mean, you can change
Let's
it
listen, let's listen to Swag quick. Nope. Swag.
What do you have?
They're like near the final circle here. Yeah, Xbox and PC is like the 10th or the 11th or the 12th, with sometime next week, yeah. The 10th is when the PlayStation ends, so I think you gotta wait like a day or two, so I think it starts the 12th.
I can.
Uh-oh. Someone's got that HS50 up there.
Windows right here?
It's 3v2.
Watching the gas.
I really wanted to bring back the Odin, dude. Be fun. Yeah, Chernobyl, we'll look at... Oh, shit. Nice. That was one hell of a push, dude. The circle was, like, kind of gonna go in their direction. They must have been chilling in the gas for a while. Really disappointed in the AK-94 hybrid, the bolt action AK thing. Really happy for the Scar Hammer overall weapons. Bit meh. I don't know. I think the A94 is, like, looks cool. The bolt action, I don't really know about it. So far, like, what I'm seeing, though, I mean, I don't see any of the weapons that, like, I'm disappointed with. I kind of taking everything for what it is. And there's a good amount of, like, grounded, realistic stuff in the game, so I'm pretty happy. Only with VKS separate weapon would be nice, yeah, dude. I had so much fun with those in Modern Warfare 2019.
Chat, can you guys screenshot getting that win and send it to me? Tweet it at me, tweet it at me, tweet it at me.
There's...
Yeah, Shadoram.
All right, guys. I think we'll probably just call it there, huh? Think we saw everything we needed to see.
Backbone, the whole 9 yards.
I think we saw everything we needed to see, and we'll be doing the episode on the scope later, and then we'll do the beta tomorrow.
6, 8, whatever you want, we're here for it, right? We've got a customizable HUD in-game where you can slide, resize...
But you have Xbox today? Well,
that's your fire button, your ADS button, tap,
better get a PlayStation.
you can move it, resize it, and do however you want. We also just introduced the FOV slider, which we're field of view slider, which we're really excited about, as well as the gyroscope. So if you're looking for better map awareness or kind of change...
Yeah, so definitely check out Crash Games FPS. I'll tweet it and put it in Discord for you guys. Check that out later. But yeah, we're going to end it there, and I will talk to you guys later. So thanks for hanging out, guys. Had a good crowd today. And like I said, Crash Games FPS channel. I'll be live for the scope tonight, going through all of this, and then we'll have the beta live here tomorrow. So let you guys go. Have a good one, and we'll talk to you later. Peace.
A tablet, but it's kind of just talking about a tablet. Are those supported as well? Because we did say that you can play the same accounts across different devices.
Yeah, absolutely. Tablets are totally supported. We know that that larger feel is really important for some of our players. Some of our streamers love playing on larger devices as well. And you know, like the FOV slider that I just mentioned, awesome when you're playing on a bigger device as well. We also, though, want to meet our players wherever they are, like you were talking about. So backbone controllers,